Okay. All right. Hey guys, what's up? I don't know how to do that just yet. Let's see. That surely. Okay. Live chat summary on. Participate in mode. Anyone? Message daily. Okay. Block words. Community details. Huh. So I gotta figure out how to do the moderator. That's what I want to know. How do I do the moderators? What's up, guys? It's hot. I'm hot. I don't think because it's hot out, because it's just, no, we don't want the light on. Uh, huh, what is that? Is that a green screen? What a crazy nutball he is. Let's see what that looks, there we go, look. So you want to look at the outside, or you just want to look at the American flag, motherfucker? I love being jokey. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Nah, it's beautiful out, guys. So, okay, I'm done. Let's see. I'm trying. I don't know. You can try it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Moken? I'm looking for a tool. So, the issue is, uh, there's. I left, and I heard a noise, like a ticky, and I was like, oh shit, that don't sound good on a motorcycle. I've never heard it before, so I turned around real quick. I was going to a motorcycle contest show, and fucking had to turn around. Why? Because I heard a ticking. I've never heard. And the reason why, and I'll tell you why. So, what's up, David? So yeah, so I was going to a motorcycle show out here. I guess the guy puts it on every year. This is like his third year. But as I got it to, I went to the store, got full. I went to the gas station, got gas. I heard this ticky noise, like by on my right side, down by the transmission oil area, So I thought, man, that sounds like a little, exhaust leak, a little poof poof. So, but that's not what I heard. I was hearing a ticking I never heard before. Can you hear me? Okay. I got tape still on the damn microphone. Anyways, it's hot. I'm burning up, not because it's hot out, because it's nice out. It's like 75. I'm burning up because I was sitting on this hot ass bike. So, yeah, I love our flag, Moken. Here's the thing. I started checking my fluids. Yes, here you find, okay. My damn transmission was fucking dry. Like, dry as a fucking virgin on prom night. I mean, dry as shit, dude. So I immediately went to O'Reilly's and bought because we don't have a Harley here. The nearest Harley dealer to me is like an hour and 45 minutes, I think. Something like that. I think. So I can't go get Harley formula transmission fluid. So I ran to the parts place and I went and got some Lucas, like 75, 90 synthetic, like it says, to put in, or 140. I went ahead and got the 90, and just within seconds of going into second gear, that noise went away. So I knew that's what it was. Thank God I didn't rip my fucking transmission out, which I've had my transmission completely out on this bike and rebuilt. When I first bought it, it was messing up, so I had to I had to pay to get it pulled out. And so, no, I don't have a leak. That's why I was tripping out. I was like, this is crazy. And I ain't checked it probably in, a year. That might be the reason why. I'll be honest with you. I ride, and then, I'll check if I take a trip. And like, I tell you what I've done, man, honestly. I went to Florida a couple years back, and I did all that. I made sure all my fluids was good and full and new and all that. Went to Florida, rode all the way to Florida and everything, and around Florida and shit, Daytona, and came back. I changed it when I got back, and I hadn't changed it since. And then the bike messed up. The bike had sit for like, I don't know, 6 months or so. And then I put it in the shop, got it going back, and So I'd say it was my doing, you know. Of course, it was my doing. The only person that rides this bike is me, you know. But what I'm doing right now, guys, the reason I wanted to come on here and just kind of do a live stream and just have somebody to talk to. My wife's in the house. I don't really enjoy talking to her much, but no, that was a fucking joke. Don't get crazy on me, guys. What I enjoy doing though is talking to you guys. I'm looking for a tool, so this is how I carry tools in my tool bag, in my tour bag, or in my bag. Put them in a Ziploc bag, sandwich bag, and I only put the tools in there that I've used on this motorcycle. Which everyone's like, you only need 3 tools. Not me. I like to use multiple tools. These older bikes, you need more than 3 little sockets. Not everything's the same size. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the heat shield off on the left side. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bud? So what I like doing is I've got to take this heat shield off, and I've got to tighten up the head gasket, the header, the exhaust headers, you know. So that's what I'm doing at this moment right now. I'm trying to locate the little bitty tool that I usually use, because I don't use a screwdriver. I use a socket to undo the little screw bolts, or whatever you want to call them, on the you know what I'm talking about, right, guys? Y'all know, on the exhaust. You know, right here, they are the heat shields, you know, the heat shield. What I like to do is see where they're at and just use a socket so I can take them off quick. And I don't have to worry about the bullshit, to tell you the truth. Okay, yeah, that's the right one. So what I'll do is just take that. See, I've got one like that. Tighten, loosen. Let's do it. Let's see. Take it off. And what's crazy is I believe I have to take it either completely all the way off, or all of them loose enough to pop it completely up to even get my tool in there to the damn to the headers, because it's such a weird curve on this exhaust. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That's why I wanted a 2-into-1 exhaust, so everything would be on that side over there and would be cool as shit. It would be cool as a cucumber, but we don't always get what we want. You know, that's the main thing people don't get is, here, let's lift that up. Okay, why are you tightening? It shouldn't be tightening, dumbass. Okay, let's see here. That's tightened. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, boy on. Okay, that's loosening up a little bit. So I hope you guys can see how shitty I work, because I don't do good jobs when it comes to mechanic stuff. Okay, that's shit, man. I hate when things don't go my way. I do. I just, it's ridiculous, man. Then you got to get a damn screwdriver. Find a screwdriver, shut these old ass things, because nobody will fucking help you out anymore. Friends, my ass. What friends? You ain't got no fucking friends. I ain't talking about doing the work for me. Don't call me your friend and then turn around and never ask a man for nothing, and damn turn around and, oh no, they don't make stuff for that year. Bullshit, they do too. Because now you just went and helped somebody that you told me no. Bullshit, man. Can't stand motherfuckers that just, I don't know. I get why do I get irritated with people's stupidity? What are you doing? I don't know what it's doing. It's aggravating the fuck out of me though. Let's see if we can get this one loose over here, and then we'll go from there. Of course, when you want to do something, you need to do something. When you need to do something, Doesn't want to do. Nope. Nope, nope. There you go. Turn, motherfucker, turn. Quit turning. Quit turning. Huh. There we go. Come on out, big boy. Son of a gunny. Gunny boy. Ooh, that's hot. That motherfucker's hot. That exhaust is still hot. Damn. I hope y'all can hear me and see me. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello there, Mr. Pooh. Bubba didn't know that we wanted a shrimp boat. Yeah. He died right there in Vietnam. Bubba always said I'd be a mechanic. Well, tease a wheeze a jolly please, da la 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 la, because I'm gonna break these if I stay on my knees. Yeah. I didn't really want to have to pull this. I didn't really want to have to pull this out, but I guess I'm gonna have to pull it out. Oh, my pad here, guys. My yoga pad. Oh. So I don't like to sit in the dirt because I don't have a garage. You know what I mean? I don't have a garage, so I roll out this old little yoga pad, and then I, you know, sit on it because, or get, you know, I don't want to. If I lived closer, you would help. Mogan, it ain't just about that. I got a mechanic down the road. Everybody wants $1 for something, you know. Nobody can just sit. That old motorcycle culture, that's gone, man. Trust me. You'd be better off not ever riding a motorcycle and getting used to it. Getting in the community. Look here. Y'all see that? Look at her. That little baby walking through my yard. Look here. What are you doing, baby? So, like, people don't help you anymore. They want a payday. Oh, I'll help you if you pay me. I'll help you if you pay me. You know, that's what it is. I'll help you if you pay me. When did it come about money, man? That's what I want to know. Just answer me that. When the hell did it all come about money? So, tell me. Hey, is that screwdriver still in the window inside? I need it, please. Yeah, come on around. There you go, motherfucker. Is it flat? No. Shh. Never mind. I don't know. I needed to. It's all right. I got a flathead right here. Thanks.
You want something from Taco Bell?
Yeah. The grilled steak, stuffed burrito, grilled cheese, or whatever it is. Grilled steak stuff. That'd be fine. I'd like to have those things I got. Those. No, those are good, but they're small and they only come 2 to a pack. They're little. See if they got any of those things anymore. Those cinnamon, whatever they call them. Yeah. Yeah, those, please. If they do, give me a pack of them.
Are you wanting the grilled cheese burrito or just the grilled?
Grilled steak stuff. Grilled cheese. Grilled steak cheese, whatever it is. It's got steak though instead of beef. It's it's cheese on the outside. Come on, quit. Yeah, I don't care if you break. You're not coming loose for some reason. What the hell is wrong with that? That's what it's supposed to go that way. What the hell is going on? That's weird. Why would that not loosen it up? Okay. Maybe I have to hold it with some pliers. Maybe I'm not holding my mouth right. Maybe I'm not pushing as I shouldn't have to. That thing should automatically come right out though. That screw. I don't know. But gotta get that off.
What?
I know that much.
What?
Okay, let's see here. Why is that not? Okay, why is that doing that? It's supposed to turn that to loosen it, right? Yes, it's supposed to push that out, and of course, the simplest thing on this bike, and it gives me the most fucking issues. I mean, that's how it goes, right? The most simplest shit always gives me the biggest problem. It does, I know it does. Like, this is an easy unscrew, loosen the exhaust, loosen the damn heat shield. It's a heat shield, nothing more. Just like this one. What the hell is wrong with these? They're supposed to loosen and then I mean completely like mother. Okay, that's hard. Huh.
You want to order those cinnamon fish?
Yeah, but
What are you fixing?
trying to fix this exhaust stuff when you tighten the exhaust up. It's hot. Oh, come on, but I can't get it to go back around like it's supposed to. Come on, turn. Son of a bitch. It's hot. Come on. Come on here now. Come on. Come on here. Shit. I don't get it. You guys still there? Jeez Louise. It's hot. Sweat like a mule. Do you know what to get me? Or is she ordering it? It's one of those grilled cheese burritos with steak. I have to take a break. I get angry. Sometimes I get too angry. Not when people got greedy. Yeah, that's Harley for you. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. I don't understand why it loosened it, but it won't fucking do what it needs to do. It's supposed to come off completely. It's supposed to unscrew and come off, but it's not. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why what's catching it. It needs to be pushing while it's a push system. You know, it's not. Like it turns and it moves, but I don't understand what's catching it to, why it's not moving out, why it's doing that. It's supposed to be turning. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be doing right there. Automatically just twist. It's supposed to be twisting, and I think that's what's wrong with them. You gotta push and screw at the same time, so maybe it'll work. You know, it's complicated because, and they're fairly new. We put new ones on here, so that's the problem. It gets stuck in there, and then yeah, it moved a little bit. Huh, there we go. Yeah. So let's see here. No, buddy. No. There. Why does it do that? Why is it? Huh. Okay, that's pretty loose, but not all the way. But it's. Let's see if we can get this one around. Everybody tries to do it for looks. Like here, we don't need, people don't need to see them. I don't give a damn about seeing this shit. I just want them functional. They need to be functional. I don't care if somebody sees them around the fucking covers. I need to be able to get to them and see them and then use them. All right? We should be able to get to them and use them, right? Let's see. All right, guys. Get back up here on this side. It's like going from side to side. It's like going from side to side. I got this 360 thing that'll follow me, but the cord, here, I'll show you real quick. See? But I got the charger cord. See this? Whew, dust. See that? But see the little, the camera turns up. So this will follow me wherever I go, my face, you know. That's not the issue. The issue is the charging cord that's in it from my external battery. It's blocking the camera. Unless I want to go sideways, you know, keep the cord out of the way. So, I don't know. Like I said, always trying to fix something. For me, it's an issue. Like I said, supposedly you got people that can help you, but they won't help you. They talk a big game, but then they turn around and they show you who their true friends are. They show you you're not their true friend, you know. They show you, and I'm not talking about anybody on here at the moment, but you know, there is people that, you know, completely have grown to the ways of selfishness. And I don't know, I've never been selfish, you know. Son of a biscuit. Let's see if we can get to this somewhere there. So if you want to see what I'm working with, I'll show you. This is the issue. Here's the issue. See how that, I got to get up in there to those nuts, those half. Well, my heat shield right here is in the fucking way. And that curves around and goes out the other side. It doesn't come, there's not another pipe, exhaust pipe coming to this one. See, it's true duals. So, you know, it is what it is. They came on the bike. I wish I had a 2-in-1, like Tab Performance or something, hell, or S&S. I don't care, whatever the 2-in-1 was. I'd like to have the long one though. I don't want the short shot, you know, crazy 2-in-1. I like the long 2-in-1, you know, so the long exhaust. So what I'm gonna do is try to get this again. I'm gonna try to, here, maybe we can see a little better. I don't know. I know you don't care to watch it, but I'm gonna try to get to it over here with my tool here, even though I can't yet be able to move that out of the fucking way though. That's not in, that needs to go. I got to get that fucker off there, man. I'm telling you, that's a piece of, whew, that's hard. That thing is just not cooperating with me for nothing, man. I mean, for nothing, dude. Why is that not cooperating? I mean, it's just not doing shit that I want it to do. Where's my extension? I thought I had another extension. You son of a gun. Where did that small extension go? Oh, there it is. Let's see if that might work. Let's see here. I know I'll probably fucking regret it because I don't need a bigger one, but, well, I don't know, maybe. Nope, not gonna work for that. Oh, there it is. Maybe that little one will do. Of course not. What was I thinking, Brandon? Some dumb shit. That's what I was thinking. Ugh. Stupid shit. Of course it's not gonna work. Nothing ever does. Just go back to the big extension, fat piece of shit. Heavy ass motherfuckers. Why is that not letting me get moving like it should? That thing should be moving. I need a mother of God. If I touch my fucking knuckle to that heat one more time, I tell you what, I'm gonna get really pissed off. Come on, get out of there. I've never had an issue getting you off. That didn't sound good, did it? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I never had an issue getting you off. That's fucked up. That was funny, dude. Like, I even make myself laugh. Oh, there we go. We got it moved. Hey, David, buddy, do you not do a Facebook or a Instagram? You really should, man. Because you can get a hold of me pretty quick on Facebook or Instagram. I mean, truthfully. Oh, there it comes. Finally got it moved around where I can get to it. Come on, mother. Come on, baby. He said, go fix that, tighten it up, and go out there to that bike show. Hell, time I get the heat shield off, it'll be over with. You know why? Because these motherfuckers don't want to come off. Never in my life had so much problem taking a heat shield off. That's crazy, man. Crazy. I've never had an issue taking a fucking heat shield off. Something's telling me not to go. Might have to go out there. Might need to break somebody's fucking neck today. Not my own either, so. I don't know, man. This is weird. What the hell? I've never had an issue doing this. Never in my life have I had an issue. There goes a big old nice dirt bike. Look like a 500 though. That is cool. Shit, I wish I had a dirt bike again. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Okay, maybe that's off. Oh yeah, that's loose. That's done. Yes. Yep. Okay, that one's loose. Okay, that one's. Maybe I can get to the damn nuts now. Maybe, I don't know, baby. Baby. Nope, I'm gonna take it all the way off. God help me. What's up there, Dave Jennings? What's up, my buddy? So what we're gonna do is move again. See, what people don't understand, I'm old. So my knees hurt. So I got a pad there, a knee pad. I know it don't sound right. And I got an old yoga mat I cut it down to where I need it. Oh, this faux foam here. It works good though for my knees. What's up, buddy? You have Facebook. Yeah, I know. I see you on there, buddy. I always like your stuff. Not you. I mean David on here. We talk on Messenger. Yeah, Dave. I know. Me and you talk. But there's another Dave in here that I'm talking to. Yeah, there's a different David. I should say David, not Dave. David. His name, well, I call him David. I call him Dave, but his name's David. It's not always about you, Dave, okay, Gen X? You're not the only Dave. No. I mean, some people. See my teeth? That motherfucker pissed me off the other day. He said, what are you out here talking? We don't need no toothless motherfucker out here talking. I said, first of all, I'm not toothless. I just have an issue with my S's. When I say my S, see, I've always had an issue since I was a kid pronouncing my S words. I slur and I can't pronounce S words good. And I'm like, you motherfucker, I wished I was close to you, but I don't let people piss me off that bad. But I'm like, dude, I got all my teeth. I'm not, and nothing wrong with dentures or nothing. My mom had to have false teeth before she was 14 years old. She had a gum disease back then. And she had to get all her teeth pulled and have dentures by the time she was 14. Oh, it pissed me off. I was like, motherfucker, I've got my teeth. I'm not a meth head. And nothing wrong with meth either if you do it. No, I'm joking. Don't do meth. Don't drop out of school unless you're going to be an entrepreneur and really work at it. Trust me, school's the devil. Mama said that I'm going to do my gotta. Well, Mama said, Mama don't know. What Mama don't know won't hurt. We were down at the bow. Old Bubba wanted to be a shrimp boat captain. But he laid there and died in Vietnam. We don't know no more. Yeah, we just ran. We ran. Okay, it's loosening a little bit by hand, but ain't that funny? You just sit for a minute and it'll loosen by hand, and then, God damn, I'm a bit fat dude. Almighty. I need to lose some weight. Ooh, come on, buddy. Get out of there. I need you to go back. Go backwards. Go backwards. Come on. I need you to come completely off, dude. Come completely fucking off. Come on. I hate these little screws. I'm telling you, I've never in my life seen this. I've never had this much issue with a heat shield. And these are new fucking shield screws. We put them on here like a year ago. If that, they're not even rusted or nothing yet. If you know what I'm talking about, the little screws with the little clamps, that you screw and they tighten. I'm telling you, we put new ones on here last year. They're not old. I've never had an issue till now. It's working. Just taking its fucking sweet time. Like a fucking Magnolia fucking movie or something. That's my granddaughter's name, by the way, guys. Magnolia. Uh-oh, come on. Get out of there. Is it almost? Come on. Come on. Like I said, I've never had this kind of issue in my life. Yeah. Okay, let's take a break. I have to take a break every 5 minutes. I'm just fucking lazy. I have teeth in my jar. Yeah, in the bathroom. I can get you, man. I just don't know. I'm toothless. It don't matter. No, it don't. But, you sit here, see me talking like I did in my car. So I slurred my S when I said an S word. I can't see what I mean. I slurred it. I've always had an issue with it. And there was the word that I said. And it pissed me off because I was like, dude, you don't even... And that's what they do. It shouldn't have pissed me off. I know better to let shit get to me. I'm like, man, so that's your whole game, is to come on and just run your mouth and make fun of people, on random live streams, people you don't even know. And that's what they get off on. They love that shit, man. It's like crack to them. These keyboard warriors and people that steal channels and Gmails like they did mine when they hack your shit. It's fun, They're wanting to, what they're doing with me is they're wanting to, they're trying to they got my identity. They're wanting to use my identity probably to, go take some loans and buy a house. Hell, if you're going to buy a house or take a loan, hell, at least let me live in the house, I need a home. a big mouse home. But, you know, and I was like, dude, so I say one word and, you know, an S word, and it's not perfect like you want it to be. And I should have known not to get upset, because these motherfuckers ain't worth it. None of them are. Ain't nobody. It's just YouTube. And then, you know, and then everything happened this past week with Charlie Kirk and shit. Not trying to bring it up. But, you know, everything that happened. And I sit and think, man, my problems seem fucking like small, nothing, you know what I mean? You know, I like to give it to them though, David. I like to get ill right back, you know what I mean? I like to say something. Because it doesn't get me right, you know, that it got me pissed off on that one comment, but I don't get pissed off to where I'm letting it affect my day, you know? I'm not gonna let it fuck my shit up, but I'm saying, I like to at least give it back to them a little bit. I love to argue with dumb shits and correct them and stuff, and like I said, it's funny sometimes, because that's all their life consists of is, you know, it doesn't consist of anything, you know, normal. And what gets me though, David, is they want to critique you. They want to critique you or what you're doing on a live stream or a video, these haters. And what gets me though is like, they won't go do their own though. They're scared to death to get on a live stream or do their own live stream or do a video. They just run around and like troll people. And you know, and that's fine if that's what they do, fuck them. But what I'm saying is, they just love to, you know, to troll. It's like they're scared, and I love that, because I'm like, well, you know, at least I'm getting on here doing something. At least I'm talking about issues that I believe, for me, in my heart, I believe that matter, you know, things that I care about and stuff. You know, at least I'm trying to make a difference and let people hear, you know, different opinions and different thoughts, or maybe some truth and some, you know, instead of fake news shit. Or, you know, I like to communicate with people, you know, and I like to let people know things that everybody else tells them it's false, you know. But I also like to, you know, I just like to, and that's what I told John, you know, it wouldn't bother me so bad about my other channel, my old channel, but man, I love doing this. I do. I'm 40, I'll be 45 November. My wife doesn't understand. She's never had, you know, she doesn't get into social media. She's never had social media. And that's fine. I don't care. But that's good. Stay off of it. She don't need to be on it. You know, it's death. It's bullshit. Everybody wants to judge. Everybody wants to fucking say something. You know, whatever. Da-da-da. But here's the thing. The thing about it is, I enjoy it. I enjoy not the bad parts and all that bullshit. I enjoy talking, and she knows that though. She knows how I am. She knows I talk, because she wouldn't be with me if she didn't know, you know. So come on, get out of there. Come on. I know you're ready to come out, you little fucker, like pulling a kid out or something. Come on. Mother Christ. Come on there. Come on. You're almost at the edge. Come on. Come on. Okay, babe. Ooh, almost. I'm telling you, I've never in my life had so much trouble taking one fucking little heat shield off. And it ain't but about 2 foot long, if that. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. There we go. Whoo, there. It's loose. It's off. Just a little piece, too. What a piece of shit. What? Oh, there we go. Yes. One more to go. Ain't that crazy? Take me over an hour to take 2 little screws. That fucking piece of shit. I ought to drown you in the river. I'll be right back, guys. I ain't fettered. I know better than that. Sit down and have a picnic, guys. That's bullshit. Take me this long to take 2 fucking screws loose. What kind of shit is that? I left the U.S. Beautiful here, man. 70-something degrees. Shaded area. Sun shining like hell. See? Beautiful all around. There's the other motorcycle. So, I mean, like I said, exactly. I'm shaking. I ain't even eat today, man. I think I ate a piece of cheese this morning. Taco Bell. I'm eating some twist. Sounds like an airplane. Single engine Cessna. We got an airport out here. You'd think we was a big city. It's for like private people though. It's a little airport. All right, bud. I don't know, it's probably 75, 80 here. But it's not hot. I got shade in my yard all over, trees everywhere. So, in my front yard anyways. And my driveway. So here's the thing, it always stays pretty cooler here than it does in the back. And the thing I enjoy is that, because it's like 70 something, or 4 or 5 degrees cooler. So, and I enjoy the shade. I don't want the sun beaming down at my front door all day, you know. I just wish sometimes, most of the time, truthfully, I just had a different bike. This thing's giving me so much trouble. To be honest. I mean, I love the bike, don't get me wrong. But I wished I won like a contest for somebody to do a makeover. You know, make over your bike and go through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love pork rings, David. And go through your bike and just go from top to bottom and take everything out, motor. I mean, give you a brand new motor, give you brand new bags, everything, everything, brakes, wheels, tires, system, radio, all that shit. That's what I'd like to do. Win a contest where people would take it, strip it down, repaint it, fix everything wrong with it, and bring it out to you like it's brand new. Come here. I'm eating. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Little baby. I got about 4 of them. Trying to make his way over here. What's good. I hear another motorcycle. Big old trike. See what I mean? Motorcycles all day. I bet I have 250 of them a day past me. They don't stop. They don't want to help you. I seen a guy pulled over one day. I always pull over. I pulled up and was like, hey. I was turning around to help him, see if he needed to use a phone or need help. He was on the phone. He's like, no, I'm just making a call. I was like, okay. I don't know, man. I guess the way I was raised with it, I've always asked people if they need help if they're on the side of the road. It's an etiquette, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what you do. It's like an unwritten rule or something. You find out. And I get it. You know, the unwritten rule is, hey, if a guy's helmet's on the ground, you know, da-da-da. You need that for your car? Yeah, I need it for my truck. My transmission is fucked in my truck. My truck's been parked for a while now, a few months. I hate it, but it's got 300,000 miles on it too, and I bought it brand new. I've put every fucking mile on it, so I've got the money out of it. I've got like 302,000 miles on it. It's an 04. Got it new in 04. Took it to Florida many times, Atlanta, all kinds of places. But I drove the money worth out of it. So maybe that'll keep me from being so fucking angry. Now if I can just get my old ass back on my knees. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Sometimes it helps to eat. I don't always feel myself, but when I don't, I grab a Snickers. You know, I'm not asking for people to do it for me. I really ain't. I just think it would be nice sometimes when so-called friend hey man, let me get a hold of the, 10 fucking companies I own or know, help you out. They're gonna send you some free exhaust for you to put on. Okay. They're gonna send you this or to fix that problem. Okay. No, they don't do that shit, man. Not for me, they don't. They do it for other people. I've never asked anybody for nothing. I guess if I was a bum sitting on the side of the road, I probably would have succeeded and had more than I needed. You think? I don't know. Like I said, I have too much pride to ask, I think. I think that's what it is. But I don't need help. I'm like, fuck, I'll deal with what I got, I'll drive the shittiest fucking oldest bike. I'll ride the ugliest fucking thing, the one with the seat got fucking holes in it and patched up. It does. I'll show you. I ain't joking. It's a Mustang seat. I love it. Comfortable as hell. It's just too thick. Sits me up a couple inches. It's been patched. Can't leave it in the rain because it gets fucking wet and then I get wet. So, like I said, I ain't got the nicest, the newest I don't have to have the nicest or the newest. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I don't have to have it. Yeah, would it be nice to have them? Yeah, why not? I don't have the money, man. I'm disabled. I live on a fucking check. And if anybody thinks anything, it ain't that much. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if this one gives us a lot more trouble too. And when it does, we'll just have another hour of fucking, I can't believe this is never in my life. Never in my life gave me this much trouble on a fucking heat shield. Never. Oh, there it came. That was quick. Oh, and that was going closest to the fucking road, you know? Like, you would think the water and the oil would come off and make it all rusty and shit. No. Okay, let's get that down. Let's see, which one are you? Yes, you, mother. Mother, don't you know your children? Mother, don't you know? I'll rip you off and never have you again on here. You fuck with me. It's got to twist, so that's the problem. Ugh, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yep, there it is. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Tell me you're fucking me up. Tell me you're fucking kidding. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. I think I know what to do. Let me see real quick. All this for nothing. Just to tighten a fucking 1/2-inch screw. Ain't that something? All this to tighten a 1/2-inch nut. If it even fucking tighten. If it even tighten. If I can even fucking get to it. All this for a 1/2 nut. Who the fuck wants to go through this much work for a 1/2 nut? Come on. Really? We want to do a 1/2 nut? Shitty ass stuff. Just doesn't go my name. Oh yes, it tightened. Why was that so fucking loose? Oh yeah. Oh, why was that so loose? You see that? You see how much I turned that header pipe? That fucking nut? Oh my God. That was loose. That's crazy. How fucking loose that was. Oh my God, my fucking socket stuck in there too. Of course, what else could go wrong? I mean, why don't we just let the fucking motorcycle fall on me? Fuck. I can't believe it was that fucking loose. Come on, man. Come out of there, buddy. Come on. Come on, you socket head. What the fuck? What's wrong with this socket? Cheap ass Stanley shit. Ugh. Take a breath. Quit getting overdone over nothing. There it goes. Okay. Motherfucker. That's crazy. And of course, we won't get to this one because I promise you, it's too much at a fucked up angle. Yeah. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy, guys? Yeah, mine too, Moken. Mine too. Hard to live. I tell you what, Moken. If I didn't have an old lady that worked her ass off and was a boss, that's what she does, I'd be living in a broke down truck next to a dumpster in a fucking parking lot somewhere. And to tell you the truth, I'd probably be okay with it. I'd probably be more happier, not without her, I'm saying. Like, from the society, man. You know? Fucking society. Look at that. Just break your fucking knuckles. Burn them, everything. Fucking A. That's a lot. Hopefully that's a lot better. Hopefully. It's gotta be. Right? It's gotta be a lot better, right? Like, no exhaust leak. It does sound like crap, but let's start it up and see. A lot better than it was. A lot better. Yep, a lot better. A lot better. Ooh, crazy. Take a man 2 hours to take a heat shield off. You ever in your life seen some shit like that? 2 hours, take a heat shield. I've never in my life seen it take 2 hours for a man to take a fucking heat shield off. A heat shield. Why in the world is it so difficult, this bike? I mean, this bike is so difficult, man. I wish you guys would just give me the finger in there so I would feel a little bit, you know, fucking at least somebody's, you know, pissing me off or fucking, you know, just giving me the bird or something so I can feel like somebody loves me. No. Oh, Lord. Leave it off, the heat shield. Then it really looks like shit, David. I mean, it already does, but I just wanted to see that screw there. I wanted to see how I could get to that half. I can't get to it with the socket. I don't have one of those turn things, you know, one of those little ones that go in and then turn. What do you call that? One of those sockets that you put on there and it's just a twisty. You know, it makes it turn 90 degrees. I don't have one of those. So, I wished I did, but I don't. But I'll use a half. I got these. I keep these in my tool bag. I got a tool bag, and on the left side of my bike in my tool pack, or my bag back there on the left side. I always say the driver's side. I'm used to cars and stuff. I keep a tool bag, and I keep tools and a thing of oil, quart of oil. But what I do is I don't just use oil because it's a motorcycle. So I use the one that's the triple, the gear, the oil, or the primary. And the reason I do that, I don't use it when I change my oil and stuff. I mean, I'll go buy, you know, whatever I need to do it. I keep that cord in there, and I don't leave it in there. Like, I'll use it from time to time. Like I used some earlier to fill up you know, just to top off my oil a little bit, because my oil was just barely, not even a half a quart low, about a half of a half. But the thing is, I'll buy some that's triple, you know, primary gear and oil, case that transmission, whatever. And I always keep it in there when I leave and go riding, because you never know when you need something. And when you need something, at least I've got a quart of it, and it can go in either one of them. You know what I mean? Like, so I just don't have, you know, like motorcycle oil, and I can't put it in the transmission, or I can't put it in the primary. No, I'd rather have the triple. So, you know, just in case if it's any one of those three, I can at least fill it up or top it. You know what I mean? Like, have it in there. So let me see if I can get this on there. I don't think I can. It says it's a half, but the problem is getting it over to get it actually to twist. Yeah, that's not a half. Why would that be a half? That's not a half. Damn, that bike's hollering up. He said that was a half. That half worked on that one. Why didn't that half go on that? That's weird. Like, why is that half not going on there? Really? That doesn't make sense, dude. At all. That doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. Why does that half not work, David? Huh? This half does not, it will not twist that. It won't go on there. Like, it feels like it's too big. What's below a half? Surely to God that's not a different size nut they put on this old bike. Surely to God. I swear, it will not go on there for nothing. Huh. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. What you doing, booger? Say hi, David. Say hi, Moken. Say hi, baby. What you doing, baby? That's Curious George there. That kitty's so curious about everything. Been into everything. Curious as hell. What's up, Curious George? Huh? What's up, Curious George? What you doing, baby? Huh? You tired? You got a little house right there on the porch. Yeah, you got a house. Yeah, get up there. They sleep up on top of that house, or in it at night. I got another one around here I call Cookie. She looks like an Oreo cookie, black and white. What's up, baby? Huh? What you doing, baby? Huh? You're so pretty. Yeah, you're so pretty. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, let's see. Oh! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Say, yes, I did. Say, yes, I did. I heard that. What was that? What was that, kitty? Huh? What was that? Say, that was the damn old heat shield. Say, that was a heat shield there. Grandma, don't you know? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Coming home from prison Eve. 'Cause you're a little cutie. If you let me catch you, I'm going to eat you. No. Say hi, baby. Say, we're not in fucking, you know, Bourgeois, Spain, or wherever those people are eating. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Where those people from, David? Moken, where they from? Where did he say those people were from? Venezuela or somewhere. They wouldn't like it around mine, or they would love to come around here. I mean, I got like 4 kittens and a mama and a daddy. I'm fixing to take the mama and daddy off. Keep a couple of the kittens to stay out here in the barn. Man, they live. I got 5 acres. What does it hurt to have a cat, you know, or a couple of kittens? I mean, a lot of people say, you got to feed them. Yes, I buy a 20-pound bag of cat food every week. $12, so what? You know, seriously, so what? I've got an outhouse or a woodshed building. I got 5 acres. I got fucking 3 of it in nothing but woods. They run the woods. They do whatever. They have fun. What the fuck, you know? Really, like, it doesn't hurt to Haiti. Yeah, they're fucking from Haiti, eating fucking cats and dogs. Exactly, David. Like, what kind of shit is that? Who wants to eat a fucking cat and dog? Like, we probably eat them if we ever eaten shit from a street vendor food or your local Chinese buffet. That's some nasty shit, David. Don't get me thinking about it, buddy. Let's see if we can get these back on. All that time and trouble to take them off to tighten up that one screw. The other one, I guess, was tight because it wasn't loose. So I guess it was tight because it wasn't loose. Was not loose. Was not loose. And a half ain't going on a screw either. Well, I mean, a half a date would go on a screw, but not the screw I'm talking about. Okay, let's see if we can get these fuckers back in where they go. At least get them started. I think that's a big thing. Let's get them started. If we can just not tighten them up yet, I'll move them to where I need them. And then, or I'll just get them started so I can know they're in there and I'll hold them on. I think, anyways. Nope. So it ain't gonna work. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Shut up with your loud ass vehicle. I hate these idiots, man. They come through here like a motherfuckers. I'm the only one that can be loud on this street with my motorcycle. Come on, you piece of shit. Get up here. Okay, let's see. Where you at? Get in that hole. Get in the hole. Get in that hole there, Missy. Let's see if we can get that motherfucker going. At least try to get this damn thing going. Don't need that heavy ass thing. You never do. You just need to apply pressure on that back end of that holder there, and it'll come right through if you just be careful. You know, it'll do its job. If you don't even need the thing. You just take this. What are you doing, Mama? The mama cat's back. I think she's pregnant again. My wife said, what are we gonna do? I said, well, I can grab the gun real quick. She said, no. I said, then shut up about it. You keeps asking me, what are we gonna do if she has 4 more kittens or 5? Well, fuck, we're gonna feed them. If you're worried that much about them, let me take care of them and you go and don't look. I'll shoot the fucking shit out of it right now. And we'll be done with it. No, she don't want me shooting it. I said, well, then shut up about it. Fuck, if you don't want it, then tell me. If you do, if you care, then we'll feed it. If not, we'll fucking, because you can't get to them. The little ones come to me, and that's what I told her. I said, what we'll do is I'll find out where wherever she has them. And where she has them, I'll go in there and fucking take them to the vet and let them do what they want with them. But she's like, no. I said, well, what do you want? Where do you want them then? You know, the vet will put them to sleep. I said, well, yeah. No wonder they don't want them running loose in the city, honey. I said, shit, they're a nuisance as it is. I mean, truthfully. So. Uh-oh. Watch out. Where are you at? Why are you doing that wicked sideways shit? Huh? Oh, so y'all gonna just run perfect going back in like it was nothing. But by God, when it comes to fucking coming off, you and your buddies wanted to give me a hard fucking time, didn't you? Huh? Yeah. Hop up here, motherfucker, because I need to find you. And you need to go right in there and do it straight and even so you can... What the hell? Mother of Christ. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to put my head. Exactly. Asian food has some of that. I wouldn't doubt it, dude. Like I said, you ever go to Chinese and get those, I call them rats on a stick. It's like supposedly, you know, some kind of chicken or meat on a stick. Yeah, they look like fucking rats. Probably cat legs or some shit. Tell you the truth. And here we go with one problem. I can't get one fucking going. That's an issue. Let's see if we can aim that down a little bit. And that's crazy, man. How the fuck are you gonna give me an issue? How are you gonna give me a problem like that? A fucking heat shield. I don't understand. How the hell? I tell you what's worse. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't have a lift. I'm on the ground. If I was working, honest to God, like eye level shit, I'd probably be able to do it, see it, and get it done right, you know? I'll be honest with you. It's hard when you can't see nothing and you're laying on the ground and sitting on the ground and you have no good position and you're just stuck. You know what I mean? If I was on a lift, if this bike was on a lift, to tell you the truth, I could probably sit and it would be 10 times easier just to stand there. Wouldn't hurt my back, wouldn't hurt my knees and all that shit. And I promise you, I'd probably fix it in 10 minutes. I'd have it done. But according to John, not y'all, not that John, according to John, or one of them apostles or whatever they are in the Bible, so everything's good in due time, right? Maybe it was meant for me not to be on the road today. Maybe it was meant for me to sit here and fight with a fucking Phillips head screw. How's that? Come on, you piece of metal. Come on. Where are you going? Come on. Maybe it was meant for me to fight with a fucking heat shield all day. A heat shield. What the fuck is that about? A heat shield. What the fuck? A heat shield. Come on, you piece of sorriness. Come out of there. I got it going. Just trying to get it to where I want it, around the damn bend. I'll see you when I'm coming around the bend. I ain't had no friends since I don't know when. 'Cause I'm stuck here in the mountains. And time keeps driving by. 'Cause I'm gonna see you tonight. Mother, tell your children I'm coming. You fucking freak. What is that? I get loony when I start fucking getting mad. Oh, wee. Well, I got that one timed up. Oh, God. There's that mama cat over there. behind the car, over there on the side of the car, that mama cat laying in the shade. There's that trash, honey. Oh, you're smoking. I was going to ask you if you could bring me like 2 paper towels or something. I need to wipe my face and moans, but it's all right. Look at that cat. Oh, Lord. Look, guys. Oh, there. She was on the house, laying on the house right there. I wasn't lying. No, I threw a water bottle. She ran over to see what it was. I threw a water bottle up on the bench. Trust me, I don't just throw trash out. I'll pick it up. I hope you guys are enjoying me. This is retarded. Sounds better. I got that sheet shut off and fucking screwed that one. Tighten it. Yeah, look at her. She's pretty. Why is she looking at that baby like that? You better not fuck with that, your baby. You keep being mean, I'm gonna take you off to heaven. It's your baby. Quit being mean. She's rude. Like hateful. Watch her. I think she's looking for food. She hit her with the tail. Did you see her like smack her? Yeah. There you go. Smack the shit out of her. Yeah, you're looking for food, ain't you? Yeah.
Ooh, the baby's growling.
Well, maybe she had enough of her shit, or he, or whatever. Had enough of that mama's shit.
His tail was straight up.
Yeah. Pretty tired of your shit, woman.
We're fighting for shit, right?
Attention and fighting for love. Yeah, territory, or, I mean, she shows them up here. She shows them where safe harbor is. She shows them where to go and, you know, get you food. Here's a place to go and beg for food. And these 2 idiots in this house to give it to you. And then she wants to treat them. Then she wants to treat them like this. And then be mean to detach herself. I don't like that. Oh, Lord, God. Which one? What is she doing? Watch her. Don't let her attack that baby. She's waiting on you to bring. Watch her. She's sitting right. Don't give it all to that black cat. Fuck her. I mean, not fuck her, but I'm just saying, like, she's gonna be that bad towards them and rude. Just pour enough out in one pot, let her eat down here, and then pour some out for the baby up there on the porch.
Maybe we shouldn't feed her and she'll go on somewhere else.
No, I doubt it. She's already been fed. Yeah. Yeah. Watch. Watch. That baby see what? Like, what is that? What is that? What is that? What'd you throw? Ah, don't you be mean. Yeah. So maybe we can get some raised cat shelter. Yeah, no shit. Look how hot I am, sweating. And I'm telling you, it's misery. Like, dude, I shouldn't even be sweating like this. I think that, oh, nope, not tight yet. Let's see if we can get it tight, guys. Let's see. See, you gotta have the hand to push. I think you gotta kind of push the back side and to get it completely tight, because it's not gonna stay tight if you don't. You don't want it rattling. I mean, you don't want to be going down the road and your heat shield rattling off the chain, and then you're hearing different noises, tripping out like, what the hell's that noise? How's that noise? Well, don't your damn heat shield going to town, because you didn't tighten the damn thing up good enough. Okay, so maybe we can get the other one going too, the other side. Oh, we can try it and see. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm getting old. Put that back there. I need a screwdriver to stand down while I was working. Huh? I don't know what here, baby. Give me that. I'll put these in the basket. Well, shit.
There's another one.
Now there's more in there for me. Oh, Lord. Maybe that's better off. Maybe that it sounded a little better, I thought. I don't know what you guys thought, but it sounded better when I started it, so maybe I can get my hands into this one. It won't burn me. Maybe it's had time to cool down. I know, I don't get it. Why are you running there, nerd? Hey, nerd. Hey, nerd. Oh, I grabbed it earlier. It was on that house. It freaked the fuck out. What are you touching me for? You know? I was like, chill out. Let's see. Maybe we can get this screwed in right. I don't know, though. Probably another one of those fucking headache deals where it's not going to work until I don't know. It's got to be. Shut up. You hiss at that baby one more time. I'm going to take care of you with this wrench. It's your baby. Now, you don't act that way just because you're pregnant. Fucking heathen ass cats. I don't know about y'all, but that cat is super bitchy. Like, seriously, guys. Is that how they act? If anybody got cats, is that how they act? Like, she's detached herself from the babies, but like, she gets up, if they get close to her or anything, she hisses like a mean ass woman. And I mean, mean, like smacks them. Is that normal for a mother cat to detach herself like that from the babies? I don't know. But she is completely fucking rude to them, man. Like, to all her babies. All of them she hisses and wants to fucking kill them, it seems like. I guess I shouldn't say that on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I may have to go and make this private. I don't know. I hope John and them has made it to their destination, man. He messaged me, or he told me when he got into Florence. He was like, we're in the state. I said, okay. So, that's a good thing. I was like, good. Oh, Lord. So, see what I mean? I got to try to sit at different angles because I'm on the fucking ground. I'm just old. And I can't just sit on my damn knees the whole time. And now I'm on my wallet, which hurts. So now I gotta get back to my knees and try to get my hands positioned in here, sweating. If I had a motorcycle stand, I'll tell you the truth, I'd have it already been done. Or I'd have cut it off and just went on. But to do this, these things have to be lined up, these little clamps. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. These fuckers have to be perfectly lined up in there. And I honestly believe, because it works when you do it that way, pressure has to be put on the back of that little clamp for it to go in. And that's what sucks, because it's like, it's at an angle, man. It's weird as shit. Let's see. If I can keep from burning my fucking hands off on that motor. That's the problem. Getting that motherfucker lined up just right. And remember, it's not just that. It's everything. Me sitting on the ground, my knees, it's killing me. And the reason why is because I'm old. I'm old as fuck. My body's old. Yes, I don't have no wrinkles. I got perfect DNA. I do. I'm not trying to have an ego. I'm being serious. 45 years old, I don't have no wrinkles at all. Got a little back because I'm tired, but other than that, I'm good, man. Look there, I got it to go work. I got it to work there, mother. But then I have to take a break because I'm disabled. 4 heart surgeries. You think you can do all this without breathing and taking a break and then smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day? Fuck. Fuck the peanut allergies. I just can't breathe. I don't have, you know? I mean, it's an old ass bike. Baby, just get me through until I can replace you. Get another one. Hell, I'd even take a Heritage or Softail or something. I'd ride that. I wouldn't care. I mean, yes, I love a bagger. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big guy. I need a touring bike. Well, I don't need it, but I would love to have some kind of Softail. If it was big enough, you know, like a big enough motor and big enough, I'd put a windshield on, or I'd do some 8-pangers and shit. I don't care to get hit by the wind. Now, if I'm traveling, I'd put a windshield on it, but I wouldn't mind having a Heritage or a Road Glide, or not a Road Glide, but I'd love a Road Glide. Road King and shit. I'd take one of those in a minute. If that's all I could afford and get, I'd be glad to. I don't have to have a $40,000 fucking Road Glide or a Street Glide. Doesn't bother me a bit. And the only reason I got the Batwing, which I like the Batwing, nothing wrong with it, because that's the only one I could find in my price range at the time that I had the money to buy it. And everyone's like, why didn't you get a Road Glide? Well, I couldn't find one in my price range at the time. And the price range I was at, trust me, this is what I found. I probably could have waited another 6 months to a year and found me something different. Probably wished I would have. Had so much fucking trouble with this bike. But the thing is, what I'm saying though is, I was going on trips. I wanted to ride. I was going more places, out of town, out of state. And for the last 4 years or so, I was hitting it hard. North Carolina, Florida, Kentucky, you know, St. Louis, different places. And I needed a travel. So that's what I done. Whew, and plus you got big ass boots on. Size 13 motherfuckers, huge, because I'm godforsaken big. 6'2", 245 pounds. Oh, I'm a big dude. Don't understand. People don't get it. People don't understand when you're big and cheeky. I'm cheeky, man. I'm fat. Never had fat cheeks, man, till I got older, you know, and then never had gray hair either till I got older. Imagine that. And then, you know, it was like, what the hell, where's all this shit come from? Actually, it started when I was about 30, I guess. Yeah, I was about 30 whenever the metabolism started going down, 31, something like that. So that's done. It only took me 4 hours to take a heat shield off, tighten one screw, and put a heat shield back on. How lovely is that? 4 fucking hours? No, we've been at it, what, 2 hours? 2 hours? I've been going 88 minutes, right? So whatever, what's that? 60 minutes is an hour. 60, 70, 80, 90, hour and a half. That's crazy, hour and a half. The guy from Bangladesh says you're doing a good job. I'm not even gonna say it, I'm just gonna do that. I'm starting to wonder if that guy from Bangladesh ain't a friend controlling my channel. Dude, I've already gained like 200, right at 300 more subscribers since that shit happened on that channel, David. Is that not crazy? I've gained almost like 300 subscribers. When that channel got hacked, I had 32,600 and something, right at almost 700. Go look at it. It's at 33,100 and something. I already broke 33,000, over 100 and something now. I've hit over, or if not over, 300 subscribers since that channel got hacked. That's crazy. And they're not going to upload video to it. They don't have it. So that channel's going to sit stagnant and active, and no one will fuck with it. And it will just sit there and gain subscribers and money. That ain't right, man. That shit ain't right. So YouTube, you need to give it back to me. Put it in my new Gmail account. I sent them a letter or a message, and I described what happened and what they did. Said I wasn't the guy. I said, do I look like I'm in Bangladesh? Do I talk like I'm in Bangladesh? I'm from Bangladesh. I said, go look at my fucking face. Go look at my videos. You tell me we're not in fucking America, in Tennessee or Florida? You telling me that that's a guy in Bangladesh, but I'm at Daytona Beach, Florida? How fucking ignorant are you? With a push of a button, he could have stopped that and gave me my channel back. That's it. No, there wasn't enough evidence, he said, to prove it was me. I said, motherfucker, I'm paying for YouTube Premium. I pay for StreamYard. Oh, by the way, I got a monetized channel. You have my fucking driver's license. You have all my information. You mailed me a code in my mailbox. I had to walk out here 3 weeks later after you said you sent it out. I got it. Had to go in there and put a verification code to verify my address. But that's not me? Yeah. You crooked motherfuckers. Now you tell me, who's the crook in this? Who's the crook? You know what I mean? It's bullshit, dude. Bullshit. Shut the channel down at least. You know, quit. Don't even let it be. They shut the fucking the email off or they shut me out of it. He said, that one guy said if they couldn't get it back, they would just shut the whole email down, which would stop the other dude, hopefully. But he still put the Trojan horse and everything in my laptop. So I still got error and files and Trojan horses where he can still hack my computer and do what he wants if I turn it on. So I got to get rid of the laptop. I got to get a new one. What I plan on doing one day is coming out here and doing a live stream and setting it up on a place. I'm gonna set the laptops, both of them, on a stand out here, and I'm gonna blow them to fucking 100 pieces. Can't do nothing with them. Why keep them? Just takes up fucking space in my house. So ain't no reason to have a laptop if you can't get on it and turn the internet on, right? I mean, come on. That's the way I look at it anyways. Don't need it. Don't need it. If it ain't gonna work, if you can't use it, ain't no sense of having it. I'm not a hoarder. That's the thing. I'm not a hoarder. Yeah, good way so they don't have to pay. Oh yeah, hell yeah. So they don't have to pay me my money. There's money in it. $30. There's still $30 in my account. They won't even give me. Of course, because I can't prove it's me. Really? You can't prove I'm Ray's Moto Life? You got all my name, all my information. You want to see how my day goes? Them supposed to be in there. Every one of them was in there. Now they all fell out. Look, all of them fell out. Now do you understand what I'm saying? I don't have the best luck with shit. For some reason, shit falls apart around me. I don't get it, man. Why did you all just come fucking falling out? Every one of you was stuck in there. Why did you fall out? You sorry ass. I'm telling you, man, it's like fucking here. Let's just fuck with Ray today, you know? Like, okay. Fucking retarded tools. Fucking Stanley, of course. A cheap fucking set. I don't know how much it was. I just bought it. I think at Walmart or something. I just needed some tools, you know, to do me quick enough to use for this bike. And I seen this set at Walmart for fairly cheap. So I bought it, of course. The 19, okay. But you can't tried to put them in there and then they fucked up. So this is a 12. 12, okay. 12, okay. That's a 9. A 9. 9 That's what it says. 9 Let me get out in front of the camera. Y'all don't need to see my belly. See, David, what I was talking about, bud? Here, I'll show you what I was talking about a minute ago. Look, see her? See him, I mean? Look, sleeping. See, little buddy. Hey, buddy. See? He's sleeping. That window there is my bedroom window. I raise that window up and talk to him throughout the day. That's where my laptop is. When you see me on my laptop at my desk, that's where it's at, right under that window. So I raise that window up just, a little bit, and I sit there and they jump up and pop up and peek in and look at me, and as I talk to them, it's fun. That's what my mother said. You never liked animals. I said, it's not that I didn't like animals. I didn't want them in my house. I don't want fucking animals in my house. For years, I never let animal in my house. Now I've got the fucking cat and dog in there. A little cat and a little dog. That little mini dog. That's my daughter's dog. And it's a mini Dotson. And I said, well, it's not that I don't like animals. I just don't want them in the house. But they're clean. We give the cat baths. We give the dog baths. They're worm medicine. They're completely shots. Everything's good with them and everything. So, but these kittens and cats, they won't ever come in. I don't let that shit, wild animals like that come in. I'm not that nasty. But here's the thing, David. I like, even my mother's like, what happened to you? Or no, my wife said something to my mom. He's different. She said, well, what do you expect? He's getting older. Things that he used to, care about, like not having them in the house, doing all this. She said, he's changed a lot. You're talking about me changing. I said, well, it ain't just that. It's just, their company, man. Their company, I said, I'm here if I'm not working outside. If I am out here during the day, they run around me and they give me company. I'm here all day by myself. Kids get up and go to college and in high school. Wife goes to work at 3:30 in the morning. I'm up by 3:30. I need somebody to talk to. Trust me, talking to myself fucking is, weird sometimes. So, but I do it. And like I said, these cats out here, I can sit and talk to them and carry conversation on. And as long as they don't talk back, I'm all right. But like I said, what's wrong with having a little company? As long as they stay out here, I don't care a bit. I'll feed them. I'm not a greedy man. What's up? I'm not a greedy man. What's a 20-pound bag of cat food a week? Let's see. I think it's like 12 or 15 bucks maybe at the most. So 15 bucks a week on cat food. And that's still, they don't eat all that. I'm saying I buy a big bag and it gets low. It gets to a certain place because I don't keep it in the bag. I keep it in a container with a lid. So when it gets to a certain place down, so far down, I'll go buy another bag. And when and refill the container. So, got something in my eye, man. It's called an eyeball. That's what it's called, an eyeball. So, and you know what? That's what I told my wife. If it takes $15 a week, feed these cats daily. Keeps them off the road, keeps them from dying. I'll feed them, I don't want to see anything get killed. I really don't. Now, if I have to do the killing, that's fun, But I don't want to see them get run over or nothing like that. YouTube's gonna hit the shit out of me. I don't really give a fuck. The way they treated me, I'll cuss in every fucking live stream and every video. They can kiss my righteous fucking ass. I'm telling you, I really don't. I'm at that point. They stole. I don't like a thief and a liar. They fucking stole from me and they lied to me. I consider that a fucking thief. Wouldn't you, David? Would you consider that a thief? Somebody do something to you like that? Ain't that a thief? They're thieves, man. And Google and YouTube, they the same owners, but for them to allow that to happen, they might as well be guilty as well, in my opinion. If you're gonna sit back and let somebody steal my shit and not do nothing about it and say, I can't prove it's me, but you can go over and clearly look and see I'm on the videos and look at my account, you got my license, you got all my information. I hate that worse than anything is a thief and a liar.
You drink more water out
I'm trying to put a thing of BC, please. I'm telling you though, man, I can't stand a thief or a liar. That's the two worst things in the world. Smack me in the face. I almost damn near somebody to spit on me, which I don't, trust me. Then fucking lie or steal off me and lie to me about it. Steal and then lie to me about it. I hate that shit, man. I can't stand a fucking thief. I've never stole. I'm not gonna say never. I think I stole a candy bar or a bag of chips when I was a kid. My mom caught me and made me take it back and apologize. I think that's what broke me from stealing. So, you know, or maybe it was a pack of cigarettes. Stole some cigarettes or something one time when I was a kid and got caught. Never stole again. My mom said, you don't do that shit. I ain't raising you like that. You know better. You know? I mean, back then, it's a lot different. So, I can tell you one thing. That's one thing I don't like. Same. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand a thief or a liar. I can't deal with them, man. It's two worst things in this world is a thief and a liar, man. Oh, shit. It's hot. I'm telling you. It's hot, hot, hot. I told Johnny boy, I said, bud, you two are gonna fucking look like lobsters on the beach. I said, time y'all get done or fishing or whatever y'all are doing, I said, y'all motherfuckers are gonna be burnt so bad. I mean burnt, dude. They're gonna be burnt. Which I wouldn't mind it. I'd love to go get sunburnt. I get tan. I get more tan. I'm dark. As you can see, I'm not real pale. You see that? I'm not like a real pale guy. I'm already dark from my skin. My skin tone has got so much Native American in me. We're not white. You know what I mean? We're dark complected. So we're naturally dark. So when I get in the sun, I'm totally just, I get more brown and brown and brown. So, but I told him, I said, I hope they have fun. I said, I hope you have fun, man, getting to spend time with your brother. I said, don't take that shit for granted. Enjoy it, man. I said, I'd give anything if my brother was here and I was fishing with him or just sitting and talking to him. He died over 18 years ago, brain cancer, and he had a wife and 3 daughters. And I tell you, I have to watch them grow up without their dad and shit, man. It just, and I think that's why Charlie Kirk, you know, the death hit me so hard. Because not just because it was public, but the kids. She thought she was bringing the food. She's sitting down there waiting. Yeah. Come here, baby. You know, what happened to see my brother's kid, his little girls, he had 3 daughters. I got 3 daughters, man. And a granddaughter. And like I said, I've never met my granddaughter. Never. Because my daughter's got this shit in her head thinking that, you know, I never wanted her, I guess. Which was a fucking lie, you know. I had her back and forth with her mama, you know, till she was like 6, and then her mama took her from me. But she don't believe that shit. They believe what the mama soaks in their brain. Yeah. She's sitting there licking the damn plate. There ain't got nothing in it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just sit it down and leave. She'll get it. I was trying to tell you to be quiet so the kittens wouldn't try to go eat it first. I'd just sit it where the other one is. That's where I sit them. Just get the, yeah, there you go. Just bring that other plate. I was gonna say. So, watch them. No, you don't need to eat it. Come here. You eat. You little fat cats. Y'all gonna be fatter than shit. Watch it. Yeah. She's determined to get her fucking ass smacked. That's why I thought that one would be the most to stick around. While the other ones are scared in the woods, that one's up here laying on the damn, you know. Most of them, oh, probably on the back steps or underneath it then. Yeah. What are you doing? Get out of that. Let your mama eat it. Why we brought it out here. So what do you guys think? Did it sound any different? Saying my brother died because of mental illness and drugs. Well, I got the mental illness. I got 15 years clean from the drugs, so I should have been in a ditch with a needle in my arm and a cigarette for a good time. That's no joke, Moken. I did drugs for 20 years, I bet. I shouldn't be saying that, but it's true. I'm clean, though. I've been clean and sober over 15 something years, 16, I don't know. Like I said, I don't take any narcotic medication. I barely want to take a Tylenol. And that's the thing, once you really stop and get that shit out of your system, and you wait for a while, ibuprofen actually helps you. You know, it actually does the job. And I was always amazed, like, can't believe a damn ibuprofen helps my pain. You know, like I got a bad leg or knee, and I have to have fluid drawn off of it. So instead of getting narcotic drugs, that's gonna make me, get me hooked back on them. I'll take ibuprofen or something, and it helps. I was always amazed by that. I never let the over-the-counter medicine actually do its job. I thought I had to have, major pain medicine. Yeah, God's great. Yeah. All I do. Oh, God's great cabbage. Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I did it since I was probably 10, 11 years old up until, like a real smoking. Yeah, I probably ain't smoked. I probably ain't consistently smoked 15, 20 years. I don't know, 15 years, I guess. Yeah, about the same with the narcotics. It's not that I don't like it. I used to love it, man. But you know what it did? If I wasn't mixing it, I was like smoking and then staying low, like, zombied out, high, munchies, wanted to sit in a chair on the couch and play video games and not get nothing productive done. And I didn't want to do that anymore. So, like, I could smoke one and take a couple of other things and I would be fired up, gone out the door with the way I am already, my anxiety and my brain levels and shit, man. I was like a fucking 200 mile per hour train going constantly. I'm still like that, but without the drugs. So, well, that don't mean you're a square, David. That just means you did good, man. Trust me, it wasn't worth it for me doing them. I promise you, dude. It landed me in prison, places I didn't want to go. I promise you, you're not a square, man. You're the fucking normal one. We're the fucked up squares. I promise you that. I wished I could say that, David. You don't realize how much of us could say, I wished I was the square. I wished I had never touched a drink of alcohol. I wished I never was an alcoholic. I never had a problem with alcohol. I quit when I was 22 years old. Well, 21, right at 22, I had my first child, my daughter. And she's out with a different woman, if you guys didn't pick that up. I dated another one. Well, I was living in Panama City Beach, Florida. She came down on spring break. We met, and then she went home. We didn't have sex or none of that shit. we talked and just on the phone, and she would come down, fly down, or drive down, and stay with me for a weekend, and it got more serious, and then she moved down there, and when she moved down there, she ended up pregnant, and so we stayed there for a little while, had the baby. We moved to Atlanta, back to Georgia, around her parents, and of course, that's where everything went downhill. She cheated on me with a guy she was working with, and it accumulated shit. And she told me she wasn't ready to be a mother or a wife, and I'm like, really? Because you're fucking somebody else. So what do you want? Just wanting to be single and sleeping around, or what? And then we went through this big battle. I came home to Tennessee. I was going to go back to Florida, but my brother got sick with brain cancer, so I came back to where my mom, my hometown, all that. I wasn't raised here. We left when I was 2 and went to Nashville. Grew up in East Nashville in the housing projects, off different places in Nashville. Real poor like shit, and concrete floors, concrete walls. Came back up here a couple of years of high school. Went to high school here for about 2 years. I dropped out and moved to Florida. Or I went to Bowling Green, Kentucky first, then I went to Florida. Lived in quite a few places. I was a young traveler, man. I wanted to see things. I wanted to get out and do things. I didn't want to be in one place. And then after we met, I moved back. Then I came back to Tennessee because my brother got sick, so I didn't go back to Florida and live. I didn't move back. I wished I would have, but I'm glad I didn't because of my brother. Got to spend time with him before he died last few years of his life. And but other than that, I was going and meeting her in Chattanooga. She was in south of Georgia, about 20 miles south of Georgia. We lived in a town down there. And she was like, you know how much gas is for me to drive, meet you and check? I said, well, that was the papers you wanted me to sign. The lawyers drawed up. You meet me halfway, and I get her every 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. I was paying her child support. Well, she stopped meeting me, so I'd have to drive all the way to fucking 20, 30 miles south of Atlanta. Talk about misery. All the way down there and all the way back. So, and just for one weekend, which I would do it because I was her daddy and that was my job. I wanted to see my child, you know what I mean? So the whole weekend I was down there on the road. Didn't really get to spend that much time except in the car with my kid, Get her up here for one day and then had to take her right back. I mean, it's crazy, but I did it. Paid child support, all that. So she just stopped answering my phone calls, moved, cut her phone off, blah, blah, blah. Didn't want me, just all of a sudden got mad because my brother died and she came to the funeral. Here's the God's honest truth. If anybody else is listening, she got mad. Because I didn't start dating her again. She wanted to have something else to do with me after I done had another woman and a kid. And I chose the woman I'm with now that I've been with for 21 years and didn't choose her. So she got mad, kept my daughter, hid my daughter from me, kept her from me, wouldn't answer, wouldn't do nothing. Tried to call, get lawyer support. They was like, no, you wasn't even supposed to take the kid out of the state until she was at least 4. I said, when the mother brings her to me and drops her off and says, I'm not ready to be a mother, I'm taking care of my kid and I'm taking her home to Tennessee. I'm not going to stay in a hotel I can't pay for in Georgia. Fuck you, you know what I mean? So, and that's what I did when she was a baby. She brought her up here and said, here, I'm not ready. Here. I was like, okay, I'll take her. And I wanted to raise her. And then we went through battle and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. She got her, of course, because she's a female. By all means, she didn't want to be a mother. Her shot records didn't even have her shots. 6 months old, she still didn't even have her shots. None of this shit, blah, blah, blah. I had a nurse willing to testify everything, saying, yeah, she never had her shots, her records, all this. Trust me, I still lost. I didn't have thousands of dollars to go and fight in courts and all that shit, and they did. Trust me. So my daughter, I hadn't seen my daughter since she was 6. She's got her own kid now. She's married. She's 23. We talked on the phone, or we text back and forth a couple of times when she was 16 and 17 and 18 a little bit. I told her, I said, if you want to meet, you got a whole family up here. And I tried to tell her the truth and what happened. She didn't want to hear it. she's still not adult in her mind, and to me at the time she wasn't still adult yet, because she wasn't even willing to listen to me, and she didn't want me smearing her mother, and that's fine. I told her, I said, I'm not going to smear your mom, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm not sitting here calling her a whore and all that. I'm just going to tell you the truth, what she did, and this is how it went. She didn't want to hear it, so she quit texting me, and that's been it since she was 18. Last time I had had a text from her, I text her. She's got a kid. I got a granddaughter I ain't seen. She's married. She's had this whole life, and I've told her now. Her sisters, they talk to her, not on the phone, like they message her on social media. They keep up with each other. And my daughters have said, "Hey, you don't really understand. Dad he's a good dad. He's raised us. We've never been out of the home with, you know what I mean? He's raised us in the same home. All this. He's and." It's like, she's like, no, I prefer to meet him on my time. Well, you know what? You're going to wait until your time, and my time's too late, and I'm dead and gone, and then you're going to regret. And I told her a long time ago, I don't have to talk about your mom. No, you don't need to know. If you don't want to know the story, fine. We'll just meet, and like we ain't seen each other since you were 6, because that's how it was, and we'll go from there. She don't want to do it yet. She feels like she's not, I guess maybe not mature enough to do it. I think you're waiting too long, in my opinion. She's waiting. Not for me. Like, I'd rush to her anytime. It doesn't matter to me. If she called me right now, I'd go do whatever, help her and see to her. She's my kid, my firstborn. So that's not the issue. I think when I say she might be waiting too long, I may be dead by the time she wants to meet me. I may, she may be reading about me in the news, or my kid, my other daughter, her sisters. And I've told her, I said, you got sisters. They would, they love kids. They love their niece. They would love to meet their niece, You can't make somebody do something, though, can you? Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm sweating. My hair's all a mess. I've been working on the motorcycle. Well, not really working on the motorcycle. I had one fucking job to do, and that's to take a heat shield off an exhaust and tighten a nut. So I finally, after an hour and a half, got the fucking heat shield loose enough to tighten the fucking nut. So never in my life it took an hour and a half to loose the fucking heat shield. It's crazy. Quit eating that food. Let the mama eat. Little turds. Yeah. So that's some of my story. But what's the name? Smoking, and that hurt, and I quit drinking. Like, okay, I was heavily drinking that's where we were talking about drinking. I drank in Florida, and I got off on the wrong track. Sorry. What I done in Florida, I turned 21, almost 22, had a baby. We had our first kid. And she's never had another kid since, but I don't think, yeah. But what I was going to say was about the drinking. When I had my kid, I was 22. I was like, fuck, I'm done. You know what I mean? I loved to drink in Florida, man. I partied, slept on the beach in my car. There were times I couldn't drive, and I chose not to drive, of course, David. And that's why I was saying, you're the lucky one, never to do drugs or anything like that. And that's why I was saying, like, it was just a choice. It wasn't like I had an issue. I needed rehab for drinking or none of that shit. I didn't need none of that. I just laid it down. I just said, well, I ain't going out this weekend drinking, and I never drank again because I had a kid, a newborn baby. So I quit drinking. And that's been what? Shit, 22 years ago, I guess, or 23, yeah. So it was that easy. And I was a weekend drinker, sometimes through the week, drinker. Just depends on, because once you start working on the beach and I had long dreadlocks and I was skinnier, hanging out, partying. You work till 10, 11 o'clock at night, get off. You want to go party with thousands of college kids because you're 20, 21. You know what I mean? Like 19, I was 18 when I moved down there, turned 21 there. So I was like, you know, heavily partying every night just about, and your nights turn into the days and your days turn into the nights, you know what I mean? So, and it wasn't like I was bad. I just, like with the alcohol, you know, it was just, I'd just go out and have some beers and have a good time and go home or sleep on the beach or whatever, you know, I had to do. And then, like I said, it just got to that point. It wasn't like a problem or nothing. I just had a kid and I was like, okay, I'm not going to go out and drink this weekend, you know? So I quit and never touched it again. Now, remind you, I'm not going to lie. I'll tell the truth. That was beer. Now, when it comes to like mixed drink alcohol, I think I've had two, let's see, what's he make? Old fashions. An old fashioned is a mixed, you know, drink, not a fruity cocktail. It's a mixed drink. It's all right. I've had two of those, three maybe at the most in the last 2-3 years. I've had two of them maybe. So I ain't drinking over a year. I ain't even drank one over a year. A couple of years ago I had one, and then a year before last I had one. A friend of mine made them. He makes some good ones. So it's not like that was ever an issue. Alcohol was never the issue. What was the issue was doctors. Something is hanging down and it's aggravating the shit out of me. So what the issue was the doctors wanting to write me medications and get me hooked on phonics. And that's what they did. They got me hooked on, you know, pain pills. They were like, oh, here, you know, your knee is bad, which it was. And then they were like, because I had fluid drawn up, you know, fluid on it, and they have to draw fluid off. Ooh, gallons of rum in one night. Ooh, that's sick. Sounds like my brother. He would drink a whole thing of fucking wild turkey, like within an hour. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. And he was a drunk, bad drunk. Like he was like the fight. He's always been, you know, he ain't like the sad drunk. He's like, I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna knock 10 motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? Like bad drunk. Like I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna throw my girlfriend through two walls, kind of drunk. some shit like, look, if you want to drink, let's go to a Hank Williams Jr. concert, because when we drink, then we can just turn around and start swinging on people, and that's what we did. We would fight. We would go get drunk and be like, halfway through the show, he'd look at us, and there was 5 of us brothers, so he'd be like, y'all ready? We'd be like, yep, we're ready. And we'd just turn around and just start whooping the shit out of whoever sat behind us that night. It was, you know, after years of me reflecting on it, I was like, I always felt bad for those people that got behind us, and they didn't choose, and it was a hillside. It wasn't seats, it was a hillside. And I was like, I always felt bad for people that, you know, they didn't know what they were getting into that night. They didn't know they were going to go home in a stretcher or an ambulance and shit, you know. And that's what I'm talking, I mean, seriously, like, that's the kind of shit we do. We get drunk and then just turn around and start kicking the shit out of people. I shouldn't be saying that on YouTube, but you know what? YouTube stole. They lied to me and stole from me. They stole my channel. They can shut it down again. I'll create another one. Or mental health and alcohol, hidden pain. Yeah, I got mental health issues, dude. I really do. Doctor tried to tell me I was bipolar and 2 or 3 other things. I said, well, you're just now figuring that out, Doc, after 12 years of seeing me? I said, buddy, you thought I was normal this whole fucking time? Anyways, with the knee, and they give me painkillers. They got me hooked on painkillers, man. Got me hooked on painkillers. I never did meth. I never done, you know, the bad shit. I didn't need it. I had bad heart problems. I didn't need dope. That's what I call dope. I didn't need meth. I didn't need crank. I didn't need crack. I didn't need, you know, morphine. I didn't need needles in my arms. I didn't need all that shit, you know. I like the pain pills. I'd like to eat pain pills. I'd like to eat Xanaxes. Give me about 30, 40 Xanax bars or some blue footballs. Shit, I'd go to town, son. Talking about fucking, and I can talk about that, and it doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me because I've had so many years clean and shit. I know where I come from. I know what I've done. I know where I'll never go back to. I won't go back to that prison cell. I won't go back to that life. I made a choice when I went to prison. I chose the road that was, you know, clean and success and off that path. I didn't choose the road to stay on it. Yeah, we all have a past. Yes, ma'am. Is that what, Cheryl? Is that your name? Shirley? Cheryl? Yep. Well, I'm very blunt, unfiltered. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll see. I've got another channel, but Gmail, and a dude in Bangladesh hacked it and took my big channel. It's called Ray's Motor Life. And now they said I couldn't prove that there wasn't enough evidence it was me. I'm like, go look at the fucking videos, dude. Do I look like I'm in Bangladesh? Do I look like I'm Bangladesh? I'm in East fucking Tennessee, you moron. Anyways, they lied, stole my channel. It's active, it's monetized, over 33,000 subscribers. Tons of live streams, videos, shorts, everything. So now I've had to start a new channel. So it's saying Raise the King was an inside joke with me and David and John, retired rider. But when I can change it in a couple of days, I didn't know that they would only let me change it like once in 14 days or something. I'm going to change it back to probably Ray's Motor Life Unfiltered. Something like that. So, because I'm unfiltered. I'm very open. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you, if you ask me a question, I'll try to, you know, answer it the most honest I can. I love motorcycle shit. I love political shit. I love talking life. I love history shit. I love Civil War. I love all that shit. That's why I put life behind my name, like Ray's Motor Life, you know, because it's my life. I show my life either every day on live streams or my videos, or I talk about everyday life, politics, or you know, Egyptians or fucking Bigfoot. I don't care, you name it. We talk about it. We talk about anything and everything on my channel. I'm not at one, you know, topic channel. I thought I was when I first started. I was doing nothing but motorcycle content, but I don't have the money to keep up with the big channels and create a big motorcycle channel. They have to have new bikes. They have to buy new bikes or buy new parts every video out of their own pocket to put, trust me, I know this, to install videos. Not all these channels are getting sponsored, and people are not just sending, all these companies are not just sending these people free products. And trust me, a new fender ain't gonna pay your fucking rent, I promise you that. So this is basically like a hobby. I wanted, and then I turned it into, I was building a professional channel. I've got professional, you know, I got other platforms through Instagram and Facebook I'm building up, and Twitter. I've got over 14,000 followers. That's been, you know, I'm building, that's on both on Instagram and Facebook. Not together. I've got over 14,000 on Facebook, and it's growing. Ever since I went professional, I verified my channel and started doing it professionally. I'm growing on Facebook under Brandon Ray. That's my real name. I'm doing that on Facebook. Instagram, I think I've got around 13,000 or something. It's growing huge. I mean, I've got like videos that's got like 1.45 million views. I got 400,000 views on videos. But people don't understand. They're like, well, why don't you have 1 million followers? Because it don't work that way. You can have a video that gets 1 million fucking, or 1.5 million views, like I did out of the cheese video I did on my other channel. And trust me, what you're gonna get is probably 500 subscribers, 1,000. Or well, out of that one video on my Right Lane Talk Media channel, they took it too. That was in that email too. So they got that channel. They got 3 channels from me. They got the Ray's Motor Life, Right Lane Talk Media, and then they got the Golf and Biker channel. They got all 3 of those. But I hit 1.4 million views that first week, or no, like when I first published it, it only got a few hundred like views, and then this past year, it really just took back off and boomed up, and then I got over 1 million views, but I only got like 700, 800 subscribers out of it. So that's what I'm saying. You got to have some big videos, and then you got to get a lot of subscribers, and that's how you can tell if a channel is bought and paid for, like if people buy their subscribers, because you go look at the videos and you see how many views they got, how many like buttons, how many comments. If you see a legit, like mine is legit, you go over and look at that and you see, oh, that's 1.5 million views, oh, that's 50,000 likes, that's 25,000 comments, that's real. You go over there and you see somebody that's got 1 million views, 5 likes and 5 comments, that's fake. Or low comments and low likes, but they got 1 million views. They bought that shit. They bought the views. They're buying subscribers. You know what I mean? They're buying the views. They're buying the subscribers, and then what they forget is to buy the like button and the comments. Well, robots ain't leaving comments. That's why you can tell in somebody's channel when they don't have a lot of comments, but they got 1 million views, and they don't have a 50,000 like, but the heart hitting the like button. That's because they're paying for it. They're paying for the views and the subscribers. They don't get that out of paying for that shit. So. It's nice out here. It's got warm. I turned it where they can't see. I'm fixing to run this down the road and see if it's any better. Now that I got that heat shield off and tightened it up best I could and then got it back on. I'm hoping. It sounded a little bit. I don't know, but we're going to see. Need to cool off anyways. She fixing to leave. She said she works till 11. I was going to put the tools back up. Or you just set them in there on that gun thing and I'll put them on. When I get back. Here, do me a favor. Sit this in there, will you? Don't drop it. It's got a charging thing. It's not on, so. Let me put this on the bike. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's get it mounted here. We're gonna run it down the road and see if it's any better. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, we can see. You wanting to do something or what? I mean, were you wanting to do something or? I didn't know. You're looking at me like you're. Oh, who are they playing? Georgia Bulldogs? Hmm. Yeah, not for me. Huh?
I need to go through some of these clothes that I just keep putting off doing.
Yeah. I'll walk these up. Well, I'm gonna ride and see. I know. I'm just gonna try to see what this shit sounds like since I got it. Hopefully tightened better than. Got to be better than what it was. So. I definitely need to cool off though. It's hot. I just feel where I've done this over. I don't not like overdone it. Just, huh? Well, I need to. Ooh. Man. You guys still there? Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I know I ain't got a lot of views. It's all right. I just don't do it for views. You know that, David and Moken. I love to I like to talk. That's one of my issues. I love talking, man. It's one of my mental they say I have. Like my anxiety and my brain levels, like race so fast and do things where I talk so much. And, you know, it's like, damn, I can't believe that sun's hitting me. Like I'm always, you know, like ready to, I may not be on the go, but I'm always ready for the go. Yeah, it does, smoking.
Get some cigarettes while you're
I got 2 packs while I was out. Is that enough?
Yeah.
You got a whole pack in there, don't you? Well, look on the dress.
I still got quite a few.
Well, I don't. I got 2, and I bought 2 packs when I was filling this up. I think there's a whole pack on the dresser. So, are you going to put helmet on? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just trying to get this sweat off first, David. Yeah, I'm not riding without one, dude. I don't ever ride unless I'm, like, in Florida. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wear a helmet, David. I don't like to go without. Even though it ain't a good one, it's still a helmet. So, we're gonna see if this motherfucker is any better. Sounds any better anyway, so. Trying to stop some of that sun from beaming my damn eyeballs out. Whew. That shit's come right through that tree. I'm talking about how good and shady my yard is. And that sun is beaming right through there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't deal with that. I can't have sweat on my glasses. I can't have smudged glasses. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna have smudged glasses, guys. Can't see shit. Especially when the sun's out. Not gonna have smudged glasses. I keep these lens cleaners, I'm telling you, in here. Son, they're awesome. I keep 4 or 5 packs with me at all times because I tell you, you never know when you got a big old bug or something hit your glasses. Trust me. Or sweat like this, sweat from the inside where I've been sweating. Freaking clean your glasses. Need a good clean. Trust me. You don't want to go without. You don't want to ride and not see. I don't. I ain't riding and having dirty glasses. I'm just not going to. That's better. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Oh Lord. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Shit. That's better. Oh yeah. Let's see if it sounds any better, guys. Yeah. A little bit. Oh yeah, there ain't no air pushing out there. That's better. That's a lot better. Oh yeah. It's all out the back now instead of coming out at my legs. Huh, that's good. Let's see if we can get this fucker moving. Put it in neutral and let's get some air on us, guys. Back it up. Big, ooh, 900-pound bike. Oh, there we go. See the shade? My whole yard's shaded. see how good, if that helped a lot. I think it helped a lot. If it goes out, stick with me. It'll come back on. Oh yeah, all of it's out the back now instead of the fucking side by my leg. No exhaust leak. If it is, it ain't big enough to even notice. I don't know. We'll see if that fixed it, guys. I'd rather it take me 2 hours to get it fixed right. So it's gonna go out for just a second. Remember that. I'm sorry. Stick with me. It'll come back. Tunage, all that stuff. It's miserable. If you don't have, I got a tuner on mine. Yeah. Trust me, it sounds a lot better going all out the back instead of around. I live in the kind of small town that I love, America. I tell you why, because we got like high school kids having car washes in town. We got the adult, the men and women co-ed having softball pickup games. It's like apple pie fucking town. I love it. I love living in the country. I love all that. My kids are, hopefully, we're in a safer zone than in the city. My kids don't have to worry about coming out at work at night, being robbed or killed. I mean, there's crime, but it ain't nothing. Not like it is in the city. You know, it's not like it is in the city. 265 for regular there. Damn, that's high. Or for the V-Power, no, regular. Damn, over at Murphy's is only like 265. Yeah, the high gas is only 334 over there, so I don't know. I got some riders behind me. They popped up behind me. I got some riders popped up behind me. They come up on me. I'm like, buddy, you don't come up beside me. I'm not your friend, but mine, baby. Oh yeah. No, they turned, I guess. Yeah, man, my town's only like a mile and a half long. Just an apple pie town, man. So, you know, I love it, man. It's fun. You know, it's simple. It's a simple little place. Man, it sounds so much better coming out the ass end of the bike. Instead of, you know, the fucking side and middle and everything else. Better. I think I still got a little work to do, but for now, I think it'll work, you know. For now, it'll work. I think I still got a little work to do on the other side of it, on the other bolt. Like I said though, for now, I think it's a big ass improvement. So, tightening up, at least will. Why did I take off in second gear? I don't know. That was stupid. Painting the windows. Painting the windows. It's getting time to be Halloween to paint pumpkins and ghosts and goblins. Oh, this is her paint stuff. Okay. Mother, I just hate this fucking heat under my seat. Between my legs. It's always hot. These motors are hot. Especially these old ones. These old ones are really hot. Like, they stay hot, man. This is a 07, so sorry about the shakiness, guys. Thanks, David. To the right, over here on this property. But y'all are dumb. Y'all picked the worst. You're gonna pick the neighborhood right here next to the jail to be a meth head and be trash? Come on, man. Really? How dumb are meth heads, you know? Like, here, let's go live in the community, like the neighborhood next to the fucking jail while we do our drugs and shit. I'm telling you, people ain't got no sense. people watching right now, or views on it. That's all right. I want people on this new channel. I tell you what, I want people to stay more because of me. I mean, I know I had a lot of different shorts on that other channel, but I had all my videos and live streams was me though. Like that channel was me. I had a lot of live streams, a lot of videos. All that was me. That's the thing, and I get it. A lot of people watch my shorts. They prefer my shorts. I'm okay with that. If you're going to subscribe and stick around, at least come to the live streams or check out the videos. And there's a different market for every one of that, though. Like, there's people that have subscribed to your channel and come in just to watch the shorts, and then there's ones that have watched the lives, and then there's ones that will only watch the videos. Time after time, and I know you're waiting. Time after time, and I see you waiting. I try not to ride anybody's ass, 'cause I don't want people riding my ass. No turn signal, buddy. Nice job. Five people. Hello, everybody that ain't watching. Lord, that was so much better. So much. Oh, look at that old Monte Carlo. Ooh, my second car was a 1980 Monte Carlo. I loved it, man. Dude, I have to say, David, I know I'm fixing to lose everybody that was on here except the two that's on here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm telling you right now, if you ride a motorcycle and you know you have to work with the exhaust and you got an exhaust leak and you tighten it, shut it up, oh my God. Getting to 90 mile an hour there on the bypass, that was awesome. I mean, I can go 110 or so. I can do more than that. I'm just saying, like, what's awesome is hearing the exhaust, knowing that, getting that high up, knowing I don't have to hear it or coming out between my legs. Because if you know what I'm talking about, which David does. Oh, Lord, that felt so good to really, ride it. And the reason I went through that little community there is because I wanted to do a little, changing the gears and going short distance. I wanted to see and hear the exhaust, not because, I want to hear that sound good. I wanted to feel when I took off and stuff like that, smoking, like in between my legs where the leak was. I wanted to feel and how it reacted to me taking, going slower and going around certain things. So in and out of little roads. So, and then that's why I hit the bypass doing that, getting up to like 90 mile an hour. I wanted to make sure all the noise was in the back coming out and all the exhaust was coming out of the rear instead of coming out at me in between my legs. So, video was good. Oh, okay, good. Like I said, I just wanted to basically just test ride because I'd like to take y'all down that way towards the park, but the internet, man, it fucking goes out. I wish to God I could go further with the internet. If I could go everywhere around here, these mountains with the internet running, dude, you guys would love that. I'm telling you, you would love the roads, the country, the parks, the fucking swinging bridges going over the water and shit, the cave systems and all that. I mean, I made videos of them. They're on that other channel, so. It's ridiculous, but like I said, I enjoy doing these live streams that way, doing the live streams, yeah, it may help the channel a little bit, and especially it will if you're like John, and me, like my other channel. If we were doing the lives, yeah, we're hitting 10,000, 20,000 views, whatever. You gain some subscribers and people that like motorcycles and like live streams, and that's a good thing. But I'm not just trying to do it to gain subscribers. I want people to see what I do. I want them to hang out, basically listen, or like to communicate with me, talk and throw down in the chat and shit while I talk and chat with me like you guys are doing. So that's what I like doing the most, really, is communicating. You know that. So hang on a minute. Fucked up. But yeah, man, like I said, I love that, the fact that I spent most of the day on some fucking screws, like, okay, on a heat shield. What the hell? I could have went to a bike show, everything. I skipped it because I didn't want to go to a bike show. I wanted to go out there to that bike show. I don't know those people though. It's fine, it ain't about that. Like, oh, who's this guy with a GoPro, or who's this guy recording with his phone? And I'd have told them, hey, I'm doing this for my YouTube. You guys care if I do this or not? Because it ain't my event. So I would want, even though it's open to the public, you got to pay. Like, it was a fee to even get in. It's like 20 bucks just to get in, and I'm like, okay, it better be worth it. You know what I mean? Like who usually charges 20 bucks to get into a bike show where there's a food truck you got to pay for and music? And I get it, man, but I know there's certain rallies, motorcycle rallies, events that certain areas are off limits unless you pay to get in and do that. And I'm like, I'm not paying somebody to go somewhere and have to pay to eat and pay to this and pay for this. If I'm paying, man, fuck that, you know? That should include my food and everything. Wouldn't you think? So I'm gonna pay to look at a bike show? That don't make sense. Not to me, it don't. But, you know, whatever. I guess he wanted to make money off his own shit, and that's cool. That's his property. That's his little garage and all that. That's cool. But like I said, what's up, girl? Male lady, or not lady? She looks like she's about 23, 22. But I don't see that shake. Okay, Shake's just at idle. Yeah, I noticed that, David. Like it was been smoothed out. You good? The B motor. Adam who? Cahoon is going to do his last tour. What kind of, what are you talking? I'm talking about a motorcycle. What kind of tour? What does he do? Who is Adam Calhoun? Calhoun? Who the hell's Adam Calhoun? Is going to do his last tour. Must be a musician, because I don't listen to music much, so. Huh. Why is he doing his last tour? I mean, is he old or something? Retiring or something? I just didn't feel like I wanted to pay 20 bucks to get in look at some bikes that I can look at around, you know, my own town. Like, hey, I know that dude. You entered the bike show, so why am I paying 20 bucks to look at somebody? 45, huh? And he's doing his last tour. Well, then he ain't retiring. I can guarantee you he'll still either, if he's touring, if he's a musician, he'll either make music or he's got his hands in some other companies, you know, they never really quit. Look at the fucking Rolling Stones and, you know, Leonard Skinner, how many times did they retire and quit and then stop, oh, my last tour, until we need some money in 5 years, and then, oh, we're going to do a farewell tour, or we're doing a comeback tour, we're going to do a around the nation tour, we're going to do a carnival tour. I know how they work, man. When they need money, they hit the road. That's the only way that they can make money. Hang on just a second. Sounds a lot better, does a lot better. Everything's coming out the rear, sounds good. Not coming out in the middle, no big noise in the middle. Bailey. Hey, will you bring me a water? Thank you. Oh, my leg's wet, guys. My leg to the left. My seat gets wet. If it gets wet, it soaks down in there and it takes a little bit to get dry. Sitting out here in the sun, I try to dry it, but I'll sit on it and every once in a while, just a little spot about that big on my leg gets wet. Okay, somebody's going live on Facebook, so what? I don't know why it has to tell me. I try to turn my notifications off. But yeah, I just figured I'd park right here in the driveway. I usually pull up there in the yard, but I'm still in the shaded area, so it's still good to be in the shade. It feels good, man. It feels good knowing that I had to fight with that fucking thing though, man, that heat shield. I've never fought with that heat shield like that. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, what I was saying was, I bet that tree's 500 years old. This oak tree. David, you still on here? Look at this oak tree and tell me how old you think it is. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Hang on just a minute, David. Look how big it is. It's actually quite big. It probably don't look that big on film, on the phone, but it's huge, man. It's a big old oak tree. I'd say at least 200 years, maybe more. I don't know. Now, maybe you can hear me better now because I took the tape. Let's see. I took the tape off. Uh-oh, she's bringing me a water. What are you doing, pussycat? You coming over here to be nosy where I'm at? That thing, they follow me around. What are you doing, pussycat? Come on. Come on, baby. There she is. Look. Come on, baby. Come here. Come on, pussycat. Little kitty, kitty, kitty. What are you doing? I thought she was bringing me a water. Where the hell did she go? She didn't set it out, so there's shit all over my arms. But anyways, let's see. So I know it wasn't Harley stuff, but this is what I had to buy, or this is what I bought earlier. That's what I put in my transmission. It said to get the 70-90 or the 75-90 or get the 75 175 or 150. So I went ahead and got the synthetic, the 90, 75, 90. So it would be more, I don't know, it's more synthetic, or not more synthetic, it's just. Did you bring me a water?
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, what the hell was that smell? It smells like diesel or something. Yeah, like a diesel truck. Oh my God, what is that? What is that smell, babe?
what?
Is that diesel or something? Is that gas? You don't smell that? Come here.
My nose stopped up.
I thought it was in the house. And then I smelt it. You can't smell
I
that?
got a whiff of something for a second.
Yeah, it smells almost like a sour egg diesel.
Racing vehicle.
I don't know. It stinks. Here's my backyard. See how big it is, Dave? See? Then I've got all the woods down here. Like those woods go way back, man, into the side. There's my fire pit. We keep our yards clean, man. We don't allow toys and shit like that, even though the kids are big now. I keep buckets so the water can hit off the roof, and that's what feeds the cats, water, and dogs that run around. So we got woods that go way to a bypass way over there. That's my acreage. That's a fire pit we put in. We still got some work to do. But yeah, see how big our yard is? Like a football field, dude. We love it. Kids love playing out here. And I love it too, you know? So just an apple pie family. That's all. Pretty trees. No money by means, trust me. So it's nice to live here. And I've been here in this house, same place, 13 years, I guess. 12, 13 years now going on. In the same house, 13, 14 years, maybe going on 14 now. I'm not for sure. I know it's been about 12 to 13. So, nice place, thank you. What's wrong with the other bike? Nothing. Just need to put the battery in. I got the battery out on the tender. The only thing really wrong with it, yeah, there is something wrong with it. It's got a Moken. It's a Sportster 1200. It's a 2008. It's called a Nightster. I love it. It's got 19,000 miles. When I bought it, it only had 2,000. I bought it from an 82-year-old man that bought it brand new from Harley in Chattanooga, and I gave him $6,000 for it. And I put from 2,000 to 19,000 miles on it. I put those miles on it, riding it. Took it to Florida, rode it all over the place. It's got the top of the motor heads is called rocker covers. Let's see those shiny heads right there? They're little caps that go down, and then they got I'll show you real quick. What are you doing, kitty? Just follow me around. See this rocker head? This is a rocker cover. Well, right here is a metal, seal. It's square shape for the whole head. Gasket. And it's leaking. Look. Oh, a little bit of oil. So when I start it and ride it, it builds that oil pressure up in the motor, And when I park it, it comes out, it'll drip. Just not like bad, but it does enough where, I need to fix it. So, yeah, fuck the rules. I always said that. I put that on there, had that made and put it on. There's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. And truthfully, the only thing other wrong than that is the fender. Is the fender. Harley fenders suck. The paint is excellent. It's just the paint job. They're being put on so fast by a machine, you know what I mean, by a fucking robot. It doesn't hold that great to me. Harley paint just doesn't. It's great. It's awesome paint. It's nice and expensive paint, and it's good colors. But for some reason, the Sportsters, that's an '08, the back end Sportsters. For some reason, them models and stuff, it's like those fenders never held. You get one chip in them, and next thing you know, the whole fucking thing is just peeling and shit. Take it to the car wash, it blows half the fucking paint off. It sucks, I'm telling you. But I'm going to strip it down. I'm giving it to, I told my daughter, when she takes the class, it's her bike. I'll give it to her to ride. And if she's going to get more serious about it, then I'll eventually put it in her name. They're paid off. I bought that with cash. I bought it and paid it off right then. Same thing I done with this one. I paid it off, bought it cash. I only gave $52 for this one. So I bought it, paid cash. I don't like to try to do payments and all that shit because I ain't going in debt when I got other bills and kids to raise and and things I had to do at the time. So what was I doing? Oh, I was coming to get my stuff. So that's the thing though, Moken. And that Sportster, it's a 12. It's fun, dude. It's fun around these fucking curves and these mountains. I love it, dude. I'm being honest. It's a fun little bike just to ream around. Mine never leaked, Ray. And yeah, the 04. I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with it's the Nightsters, I don't know. But I know a buddy of mine's got the, is it the 05? Do you remember the 05, the Bad Boys? You remember the Springer Bad Boy or Springer front end that they came out with a soft tail? He's got a soft tail Springer front end. It's the 05 or 06, the Bad Boys. His does the same thing, he said, and then he finally had to take it and get it fixed. So, damn, I swear I smell rotten diesel eggs or something. Where is that coming from? It's got to be coming from a vehicle going down the road because I don't have diesel anywhere on my property. I don't have rotten eggs either. So, it could just be, my luck of the draw, that gets it. I need a trike. If you got a bike, you need a trike. Why? Because you can't hold it, because you can't ride no, I mean, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm being serious. Because you think you couldn't hold a bike up and do it and steer it or what? I've rode a trike. Trust me, I don't like them. I mean, it was all right, but I don't like it. What the fuck is that? That doesn't make sense. That stinks. That smells like a backhoe or something's diesel shit. David, you know what I'm talking about? Like somebody running a backhoe or something, and then you smell the rotten egg diesel smell. That stinks. I'm only getting a whiff of it every few seconds. Like it's not a consistent thing. I don't know. Somebody was down there working on the bypass over earlier. I swear it's not my bike. Can't be my bike. I mean, it could be, but it ain't. It's something in the fucking air. But anyways, yeah, man, like, I get what you're saying. You would need a trike, but they're hard to, they're a lot harder to actually ride, Moken. And they're different, but you'll you know, if you had a trike, you would learn it. But in the curves though, Moken, your knee, oh, okay. It's more like when you go into a curve, you don't lean like you do on a regular bike. It's more of a push-pull. You know, you're pushing to turn the steering wheel and pulling at the same time. It's a lot of work, man, especially if you got a heavy bike, you know. It's a lot of different to it. There's a difference to it. I'll tell you right now, it's a big, you can ask David in here. It's a push-pull system, man, and it's tougher than what people think. Now, if you had the money, just say you had the money to go get a $60,000 fucking Harley trike, they're awesome. Or the three-wheeler trikes, yes, they're not. I'd love to ride the shit out of one. They're good for travel on interstates and highways. What are you doing, buddy? See, he's following me around again. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Tell you the truth, I ain't got close enough to look. Where you going? Don't you go to the road. Hate to scrape you up, but see, that's what I was thinking I was smelling. See that? These damn diesels come rock. I don't know. These rock trucks coming through here. These gravel trucks. That's what I thought I was smelling. So, I don't know. I ain't even. Do you guys understand? I've been on here for 183 minutes. You know what's crazy? I haven't even looked at my other social media platforms or nothing. I'm usually looking on my phone because I don't have a laptop now. So I'm usually like checking my Instagram, checking the stories coming out. I'm checking who's dropping comments. I'm checking, Facebook. I'm checking Twitter. It feels good though. It feels good not to even look at that shit for the last couple hours, And I hate to say it, and I love to say that, and I've posted stuff about Charlie, and I can tell you something. It's almost like a relief to get a motorcycle ride in and work on the bike and get that out of my head right now. You know what I mean? Like it feels good to just kind of clear my head and not sit in front of a news station or trying to debunk fake news. And that's one thing about not having a laptop, David. It's like I'm sitting here like, okay, I can't search my shit really. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't be diving into this stuff and what I usually do and searching this stuff out and reading these articles and staying in my head with this stuff. It feels good, and I know it does because I know reality from bullshit. So, yeah, it's all about Charlie, exactly. And that's okay, it should be. He was assassinated in public. I mean, it's fucking crazy, dude. That shit should never happen. And that assassination, and to me, he's just as important. He was just as important, especially with the younger kids, getting them to vote. His political stuff and is as Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X or JFK. And it's not our generation, but it's his generation. It's our decade of what's crazy going on, assassinations with Trump and him now. I mean, it's just fucking, this shit's going down this is history, man. This is fucking history. And you better believe it's going to last. And they're going to talk about it just like Trump being almost killed, assassinated. They're going to talk about it for years and years, just like we did the JFK, and we still talk about JFK and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and RFK and, you know, Gandhi and all these people that, you know, I mean, fucking A, Indiana Jones, you know, his assassination, Lincoln, all these people. You don't believe that Charlie ain't gonna go down in history? Look at how much coverage he's had since Wednesday, non-stop. Fox News has only told like 3 other stories and took commercials and not, like they're usually breaking 30 fucking, you know, breaking news is a day or more. And I get it, man. He was a contributor there. He came there. He worked on the week. He worked a couple of weekends there. He knew people there. You know, when you're running in them conservative, and you're a big name and you're running in those conservative circles, you're going to be running into Fox News. You know, you're going to be doing. But he was on Fox News the first time he ever did anything on a video or time air. He was on Fox News at 18 years old or whatever. He was in high school. He skipped the day of high school to go to be on Fox News. And he never looked back, man. He went completely on and he never looked back. So, I mean, it's just amazing how certain people just take off their career. But he put foot to ass though, man. You know what I mean? Like he didn't just say here, it wasn't give to him. Can you imagine being 16 reading? That's what someone asked him. How do you know every topic? How do you know so much on every topic? It doesn't matter what somebody asks you. He said, he didn't say it. Somebody else said he reads. He fucking reads every book you can read. Think of history to Egyptians to not only the Constitution. He didn't just read it, but studied it, learned it. But did you know that the states had their own constitutions? You know what I mean? Like they had their own. So he learned those and studied those constitutions. The state, when the 13 colonies was here. And I mean, he's read so much stuff about war and things like that. Like he completely, you know, and that's how knowledge. And that's the sad thing. Knowledge is power. And he had power because he was knowledgeable. Like he said, his goal was to get, you know, J.D. Vance as president next. And did I show you guys? No, I showed this earlier, didn't I? Look, this is no advertising. Well, the sun's out. It's solar. Look how big it is in my hand. It's huge, but it ain't that big. It's carryable. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's got a flashlight. Look, I don't even know the name. That's why I'm not saying it anyways, because I'm not advertising. You see that? My mom goes to a place at an auction place, and she bids, but they put these people's name in it, and she won this the other day, and all they told her was it's a man thing. She said, "Well, I'll give it to my son." Well, she brought it to me and said, "What is it?" I said, "Mom, it's a fucking Charger. It's I didn't say fuck. Trust me, she'd smack me, and she's 71, and I'm 45 almost. She'd still smack me if I cussed in front. She's a Christian lady. I'm a Christian. I just got a foul mouth." Here's the thing, see? Lights come on when the sun hits it, when the light hits it, charges automatically. And it took me 6 hours or so to charge that son bitch. It lasts like, if you're just charging a phone, it lasts like 30 something hours. Yeah, do you? I don't know, man. I ain't even used it. I just charged it last night. Anyways, they drawed her name and she won, and they gave it to her, and she said, "I'll give it to my son." I said, "Mom, that's an outdoor charger, and it charges by the solar power. It's solar power charged too. You can plug it in and charge or so." I said, "You take it hiking, camping, whatever, you can run, you know, hook your phone up to it." "Oh, well," I said, "if you want it, keep it." She said, "Well, I don't need it. I'm not going to be outdoors somewhere and long enough to." She said, "You're the one that goes on trips and motorcycle riding and doing your thing." She said, "So you may need it when you're on the road." I said, "Mom, I've got 4 different ones that last 8 to 12 hours. I said, if I'm running a phone, I can charge other things." Oh, yeah. A shout out to, this is where I put their sticker. Mythical Rider, Mythical Themes, Lolly and Frog. That's where I put your sticker. See all those stickers smoking? These are all YouTube channels and motorcycle channels that I've met. I've met most every one of these, but maybe 3. So, what's up, Retired Rider? Yep, and I got some more there, but I like the classic horror stuff, you know. This is Moon, the eyes. Everyone's like, oh, you got the eyes off of, the emoji. No, the emoji stole these guys from the Moon Company. Go look it up, Moon. This is their logo. They're Chopper apparel, choppers, man, they're awesome. Like, they sell stuff like, it would be like new old stock shit, you know what I mean, for older bikes. What's up, Road Glide? Retired Rider. What's your name this week? Retired Rider Unchained. Okay. Gen X, man, Gen X Dave said, one night, he said, I asked John why he named his channel or changed the name of the rabbit hole or something to Unchained or something. He said he never answered me. Then he said something about, I watched a video or one of his lives, and he said something about, he was talking to Lolly. He said, and I asked Ray, and he never answered me. I was thinking, no, you never asked me why John changed the name. Hell, you got to ask John. And he said, and then he asked Lolly, and she answered, but then he never said anything. She said, hey, I gave you your answer, and I don't know, because his is Gen X Unchained. I told him he'd have to ask you for the real reason. Old Honda. The real reason you changed. I said, hell, I don't know. Lolly told him that I guess where T-Bone was leaving and then I was coming on, you changed it or something. I said, yeah, hell, what's the big deal? I don't know why. I never heard Dave ask me that question though. I never knew. I mean, Dave never asked me. If he did, I didn't hear him. I was probably talking, but what I'm saying is I never heard him ask me why you changed the name of the channel. I said, hell, I don't know. I guess because he fucking wanted to. I don't know. I guess he wanted it Unchained because his other channel was Unchained, Retired Rider Unchained. You changed it from the rabbit hole Unchained. Yeah, because Unchained down the rabbit hole was just too long. Exactly. Sometimes things are just like me, too long. I stay on here too long. I'm just too long. I don't know. I guess maybe that's why, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, as soon as I can change my channel's name, as soon as I can change my name, I'm changing it. I'm going to change it back to Ray's Motor Life Unfiltered or something. Or maybe the true Hollywood story. No. Would that not be fucked up? The true Hollywood story? I told him it wasn't any of his business. Well, it ain't that. I don't care to tell him. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Shit, I guess John just answered it. Because it was too long. I mean, nothing serious about it. Don't matter. It's just a YouTube channel. Shit. And trust me, once you lose a big one, you get over it. You realize it's just a fucking channel. Oh, it sucks. And it stings. But it ain't everything. It ain't the end of the fucking world. I learned that this past week. Trust me. I learned that quick. That ain't nothing. I mean, nothing. I don't want to go inside. I don't want to go inside because she's in there screaming, fucking watching football, Tennessee and Georgia playing. Like, I don't care about that shit, man. She just likes to watch it, Tennessee play, and I'm like, I can hear her through the door, go, or something. She's home. She gets into that shit, my wife, I don't care. Fucking, I don't want to hear it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care to even look at that football shit. And I've had a pretty good day outside on working on 2 hours on a damn heat shield. My life, I've never in my life had that much problem taking a heat shield off. And like I said, if I can put back my name, like if I can get somewhat of Ray's Motor Life back, Because here's the thing, I'm Ray's Motor Life across all my other platforms, well, except for Facebook. I had to go by my real name because they wouldn't accept the other one because when I verified my channel, they had to have my information. Just like I monetized my YouTube channel. They had to have my real information. How is that not me, you moron? But anyways, like I said, when I can change my name in a couple of days, I'm going to go back to familiarity. So when people look up my name, because my name's been out there for almost 5 years, that Ray's Motor Life, that name's been out there for a long time. So maybe since I'm starting, you know, I'm having to start over fresh and new, maybe people, you know, if I keep the name, then maybe I'll get my people back to this channel. It's going to take a little while, I know that. But, you know, they'll come eventually. If you build it, they'll come. So, they'll show up. They won't ask questions. They won't know why. They'll just hand over 20 bucks and they'll say, here. They just won't know why, but they'll do it. Motherfucker, we ain't filled a dream. Shut up. Get them horses out of the heat, moron. You too there. Hauling horses like they fucking kids. People kill me. Here, let me go sit on a... You're gonna go down there and put a fucking 200-pound leather saddle and a blanket on a horse. Make it hot and miserable. Then you're gonna climb your 200-pound fat ass up on there and break its back just to ride through a trail in the woods. Motherfucker, go walk the trail. You need to exercise. Go and walk. Quit fucking making those horses do the job, you know, they're suffering, man. Quit abusing those horses, man. Get your ass off of them. I hate that. Really, I do. I've rode horses before. I think that's a shitty thing, man. Miserable to strap something around a fucking horse like that, and then your big ass goes and gets on it, and then you're gonna ride it for hours and hours, man. They ride for hours, dude. That horse is, yeah, it may be tough and strong, but that's misery, man. In today's age, that's misery. That horse is hot. Flies are aggravating the shit out. That's why they swing their tail to swat the flies, just like cows. I'm telling you, that's miserable. Let the horses just fucking be horses. Stop trying to ride your fucking weekend hobby shit, you know, because your money, you ain't got nothing else to do. Fucking go get on a boat and get in the water and well, shit, man. I hate that. That's abuse, man. Here, let's have 500 pounds on the back of a horse and fucking let it be miserable all day. I just don't like cruelty, and to me, that's cruelty. That's like chaining, John, that'd be like chaining your dog up in a pen, 6x6 or whatever, in the fucking yard, and then putting a fucking leash on it inside the pen. You know what I mean? Like, here, let's just chain link the fence. You know, it'd be different if your whole yard was chain link, but you put a pen out there, a 4 or 6x6 or whatever pen. That's miserable. That's cruelty in my book. I don't even care much for animals, but let the motherfucker go. Don't own it if you're gonna chain it up or if you're gonna put it in a pen. That's shitty, dude. I swear it is, man. I hate that, man. I don't care much. I care, but what I'm saying is, I don't like that, man. If you don't have any more, you know, love and shit for a creature like that is loyal and good to you, don't own it. If you can't treat it any better and let it be free, don't own it. Don't go out there and put a fucking log chain around its neck, you know, and tie it to a tree. Say, here, now you get to stay out here all day and suffer chained up. You're lucky if you get water, if I remember to come out here. That's mean. I'm serious. Like, I hate that, but I would set the dog free if I seen some shit like that. Lost in the woods with Coy. Said hi. Hi, Coy. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Are you guys in your destination yet? Are you guys at your destination, or are you guys still on the road? Surely y'all are at your destination. Surely you guys are like in the hotel by now, right? Or your house, or wherever you're going. I mean, when John texted earlier, I was starting the live. Now I'm like a couple hours in or so, or you guys should be almost probably down to where you're going. I'm not gonna say where you're going because you're online. So, I mean, if you guys say it, I'll say it, but I don't care. I don't care to repeat it. But what I'm saying is, that's not a too far of a trip. Once he said y'all hit Florida, then it's not too far after, what, 93 miles or 100 miles or a couple hundred miles or something like that to down to where you're going. Damn, Ray, just tell where they're at. I mean, I don't think so, I don't think it's that far. He gives me the hand gesture like, yeah, that tells me you're there. Okay. John, I tightened up. Guess what, man? My exhaust leak is so much gone, dude. Like almost completely good and gone. Like I could feel it, hear it, everything earlier. It sounded bad. So that's what I've been doing today. I've been taking that down, getting that heat shield out of the way off. Had to fight with it like an hour and a half. I never had that much trouble with a heat shield in my life. I'm telling you. That was miserable. I got the header bolts, the exhaust header bolts there, tightened good. So much better. I took it for a ride, and it sounds so much better coming out the rear end instead of in the middle of my legs. It's that loudness and the air. No more air coming out between my legs where they're. You know what I'm talking about when you got an exhaust leak, man. That shit, you can hear it and feel it. It's something different. So, a lot better now that I tightened it up and it's gone. We're here. We've been here for several hours. Okay. Y'all ain't went and hit the beach yet? I mean, you ain't went and got in the water or nothing? Shit, as soon as I got there, I'd have went and got dipped in the swimming pool or the water. Do you have a swimming pool? Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah, I know. It's a lot better. Sounds a lot better. Everything's coming out the rear end like it should. Nothing should be going up it. I mean, it all sounds great. They're sitting there trying to talk to me, and I'm like, hello. See, press. They're sitting there trying to talk to me, and I'm like, hello. See, press or say 2 if yes. Press or say 1 if no. See, some bullshit, I hate these motherfuckers, man. I swear I want to just, it's like I want to get one of those fucking boxing dummies and just, every time I get a spam call or see a fucking email, I want to beat the shit out of it. Out of a dummy. This is for entertainment only, guys. Yeah, I want to beat the shit out of a dummy, a wrestling dummy. Can't stand that shit anymore. They got me on that one. Suckered my ass right into a copyright. They pissed me off. Here's Cookie. Cookie showed up. I told the wife was going to name it Oreo, or we could name it Oreo. I said, Cookie sounds better because it's like a Oreo cookie. It's color. Look, little black and white one. There's the other one. Hi, babies. You going to go in the house? What are you doing, baby? Oreo or Cookie. Cookie. Hey, dummy. You little thing. Little cute thing. Yeah, go slow. Actually, stay off my road. So, oh, there's 2 of them on the porch. What are y'all drinking water? Yeah. I put some fresh water there for you. Yeah. What are you doing? Sitting on the rock? You're silly. Look, sitting on that little rock where I parked the bike and put the kickstand. I got a little, like a flat sandstone there. It's sitting there like a statue on the rock. What are you doing, Cookie? Hey, what are you doing? There's two of them right there. What y'all doing? Get out of my water. They're silly. But, yeah, I figured tomorrow's Sunday. Figure I'd do my church service in the morning, and then it may take me a decent, since I got this exhaust leak fixed for now. I figured maybe I'd take me a couple of 100-mile run. Maybe I'll run up in Kentucky or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll go towards. Maybe I'll go towards Memphis. I don't know. Since people like to fucking hate on me and haters, I'll tell them. Maybe I'll go towards, Chattanooga. I don't know. See where they're at. Oh, there's another one, a little black one. Damn, how many little pussy cats are there? Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kittens. I'm in trouble. I need 5 22 shells. Where are they at? Pew, pew, pew. Every one of them looked at me like, bullshit. Y'all must be hungry, huh? You guys must be hungry. Look, there's a little black one. Look, there's another one. Look, where'd you come from, Blackie? I'm gonna start calling you Blackie. Here, what's your name? Hey, I know that's a good name. I got names for the other 3. And this one, Cookie, or Oreo, either one, Cookie. I know what I can name the black one. Flavor Flav. What's up? There we go. Flavor Flav. What did that girl he dated said? He gave me a rock, but then he smoked it as a ring. He gave me a rock, but then he smoked it. I said no anyway. She's like, what the fuck? Losing it? Hell no, I ain't losing it. I'm just getting started, David. What you doing? Yeah, what you doing? Y'all waiting on some food, ain't you? Little shit, I came out here the other day and that little bitty one, that little gray striped one, it was balled up on my Sportster seat, sleeping all, tight and snug. And I was like, well, as long as you ain't scratching it and clawing it up. I've got 3 seats for that fucking Sportster. Got a Harley Davidson seat, I got a factory seat, and then I got this one as a promo seat. I had a guy that started a company and made this promo seat. He made this promo seat. It's not a bad promo seat. It's all right. Don't run. It's all right. Quit running. He made this promo seat. Then he started selling them. It's pretty good. It's comfy. It's not bad. It's a double-seater. I like the double-seater because the kids like to ride it one time. What are you doing there? Look, they ran down in the woods. Come here, babe. There's the daddy. Yeah, there's the daddy to the striped ones. What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing, Dad? This is Curious George. That's Curious George because he's always up here. He never runs. He sticks around. He's always into something nosy. Has been ever since the mama come up here and made him and dropped him off. See, they just come out and lay out in the shade. Look, see. Hey, Dad. What are you doing, Dad? He's just chilling. See, I'm just chilling, watching my babies because the mama disowned them. That's what they do. They get so many weeks, and she's just hateful with them, like pushing them off. There was a little gray one I named Ghost. It wouldn't stop following the mama, and it kept following the mama everywhere. Well, the mama took off for like 3 days. We couldn't find her, and what she done was she was breaking herself from these kittens, the milk and stuff, the nipple milk and all that. So we think she either hurt the other one because she was like really ill with these kittens, and she still are. And so I think it either got killed or got eaten by another fucking animal, or she did something to it and wounded it and it got killed. Seriously, y'all think, no, that's the mother. Bullshit, man. She sat here and I had to smack the shit out of her. I had to whoop this cat. I whooped the cat because she tried to fight one of these babies because it was eating and she wanted the food. And like hateful, like, get away from me, and I'm like, okay, we get it. You winged them off. But you don't have to treat them like that, It was misery, man. Watching that, I was like, woman, I was telling that cat, look, you want to fucking treat these babies like that, I'll treat you like picking your ass up and taking you to the apartments or the housing projects and letting you off. And that way you can have a new home and these babies will stay right here and I'll feed them and keep them going, you know. So I don't like that, man. I don't like cruelty. I mean, shit, far. Don't be a ghetto mama. You ain't ghetto. We don't live in the ghetto. You ain't treating these kids like that. See what I mean? Always motherfucking horses. Get off my road. There's weight limits on these roads, assholes. When there's a park road right there, and then there's a big bypass right here, just right here through these woods, a bypass. But no, they want to cut and go down a small little country road they can't hardly fit on and go out and then come out on the same fucking bypass down there. They think they're cutting off a lot of the road. They're not. It's not that much quicker. That's what aggravates me. So, and this is why I was working on the bike. I didn't get to go to the bike show today. I was going to take this and I thought, okay, I'm going around a bunch of bikers, older dudes that I don't even fucking know. Some of them I would probably know from my town because it was out here. But you reckon, you know, someone just shows up wearing a damn GoPro recording? I mean, do you not think someone's going to have questions and say, hey, are you recording all this? You know, some people know, some people don't. I thought about doing it and then I thought, well, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing it. I've got the GoPro app on my phone, but it takes longer to process the video and go through my phone and chop it down and edit it if I had to edit anything out of it, and then try to upload it to YouTube and all this shit. And I thought, man, because I forgot. I was like, oh man, I don't have a laptop to stick it, you know, the card in and just transfer it and download it and to the channel. And I still got a couple of 10 to 12 minute videos on there of me riding, I think. So I'm going to try to transfer the couple of videos I've got on my GoPro. This is awesome. It's comfortable too. I mean, it's an awesome view. It's like right here, chest view. But my chest is a little higher than most people's chest view because I'm 6'2". So my chest view is actually up like for normal people's level, you know. So you're actually getting to see a good vantage point or if I run that. So, but like I said, I think I still got two videos in there I ain't even put out on my other channel. I never got a chance to put them out on my other channel because all that shit happened, and then like these videos are stuck like on this card, or they're not stuck. I'm saying they're on this SD card. So I've still got a couple of riding videos right here that's fresh. I need to try to transfer into my GoPro app or get it through onto my phone and try to really just get it downloaded to my channel. And I know there ain't gonna be a lot of people watch it. Trust me, I know how it is starting a new channel. You might get 1 view, 5 views, 10 views, 20 views. I get that. And it's not about the views. It's about content. Putting content on the channel. Doesn't matter if it gets a view. Right now, it don't, you know. And yes, they're great videos. And that's how, trust me, if you go back and look at my other channel, and you see those earlier videos, there's 10 views, 20 views, 50 views, you know, nothing major at all. And that's the thing. Like, you need content. It don't matter if they get views, you need content on there. You got to have some kind of content. And shorts just ain't going to work. If you plan on doing like watch time and all that shit, you better do live streams that are hours long, at least an hour, hour and a half long. That's why I thought Gen X, I had to go to the bathroom last night, guys, smoking. I came back from the bathroom, I went and peed and come back and you guys already cut off. I was like, shit, we didn't even get a chance to discuss, you know, what you guys was talking about, your topic. I mean, we discussed a little bit about giants, but I was like, shit, they done cut it off, like right at an hour or so. And I get it, you know, not a lot of people want to do it longer than an hour, but that's when you actually start getting into, you know, relaxing and getting, you ask John, you do an hour and a half, 2 hour, 2.5 hour live stream. That's when you start actually, for me, I shouldn't say you, I should say for me, that's when I actually start getting actually into the damn conversation, getting deep, you know, getting to go into it. And I get to feeling like now I get to, you know, there we go. Does that look good? There we go. Do some backgrounds. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how to make you a moderator. Look there. Dollar bills, y'all. Flavor Flav. Here, King Ray there, baby. Look at him. Look at him. Killing it, son. Killing it. Or I can do the gangster shit there. The 40s gangster. Yeah, baby. The 1930s Ray. Yeah. Or we can do the prison photo. Y'all want to do the prison photo? 29-year-old prisoner of the state. Tell me I ain't fucking been to prison, blind mother. Look, he's on a motorcycle. Look, he's on a motorcycle. There we go. Savage, baby. My great-grandfather. Blonde hair, blue-eyed. There we go. Nope, ain't gonna show up good. Here, this one's awesome. There we go. Can anybody tell me that? Where's that off of? Yeah, baby. Rock my world. Shit. There we go. We'll stick to the Trump, baby. Trump. We're gonna do the trumpet. Here, there's the coins too. The silver and the gold. I got those too. Yeah, baby. $1,000 bills, y'all. What about that? That's pretty neat, ain't it? I just like to have fun with it. Pretty cool. Ray just getting started at 5 hours. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, seriously, if you really sitting there and you got a good topic, or just not even a topic, you're talking to somebody, then you get the other people comfortable, David, and getting them talking, and you can start learning things better about them when you start actually getting into time. Why do you think Joe Rogan does a 3-hour podcast with no matter who it is? No matter who Joe Rogan has on his show, he does a 2.5, 3-hour podcast. I'm telling you, and that's what he'll tell you. Shit, we're just now getting to even feel, to getting to know somebody at 2 hours or so. And I know not everybody's got that kind of time just to sit and do a 3-hour podcast. But it's also, you gotta, to me, it's like, what are you willing to put into this? What do you want out of it? How much are you willing to put in to get out what you want out of it? I mean, honestly, are you willing to drop a video a day and a short a day, or 2 to 3 shorts a day, and 2 videos a week, and 2 live streams a week, or 3? Are you prepared to do a live stream every day? Are you prepared to, how much do you want out of your channel? Like, I don't even see anybody. It says 2 people in here. I think there's more than 2 watching. I think this old shit's just messed up. But what I'm saying is, it's content, guys. You got to get familiarity to these people starting a new channel, having a small channel. It doesn't matter if you got 100, 200, 500, 1,000. To me, 2,000. That's a decent size, but it's still small compared to what's on YouTube. Compared to the other channels that's on YouTube, that's small. 5,000. My channel, 33,000 or whatever it's at. My other one that I lost. That's a small channel. It's huge for me. Don't get me wrong. That's fucking huge. That's an accomplishment I never thought I would get to. I promise you, it is. It's huge for me. But for the percentage on YouTube, that's nothing. That's small. That's a small channel. 30,000 followers, subscribers. That's small. Now, to someone like me, it's not. That's big. Shit, 5K is big for me. But what I'm saying is, what are you willing to, get out, put in it? What do you want out of a channel? You want to do it as a hobby? At first, I thought, yeah, I'll do it just to kill time as a hobby. Okay. And then I got to the point where it was like, no, let's see. I want something more. I wanted to be a professional channel, like a legit monetized channel, and that's what I did. And that's how I'm going to treat this one. I'm going in this one, treating it. I'm going to treat it like, like because it's going to be a legit channel again. And it ain't just about monetization, because I wasn't getting paid shit. I had $30 in there. That ain't nothing. Like I said, it ain't about the money. I want it to be a big channel. I want it to be a professional channel Like, I want it to go along with my other platforms. Like, hey, this guy's serious. When someone sees my platforms across, or my channels and pages across all these platforms, and they say, okay, he's got thousands of subscribers, followers, blah, 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 millions of views, we can trust. Because I'm telling you, when you deal with other people as a networking system, when you use these platforms as networking, you got to, somebody goes and says, okay, I got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, what do you got Instagram and Facebook? Well, I don't have that. Well, how are you advertising? How are you going to network? How are you going to advertise anything? How are you going to, like, your own shit? How are you going to promote your name? You want me to put trust into you, into your small business or this or that, or you want me to build, but you don't have no networking system. You know what I mean? I hate to, I'm just saying, I'm just spitting facts. People don't want to deal with somebody that's not willing to have, not platforms, but, you know, networking systems. That everybody is looking at you to see what they can benefit from you, what they can get out of you. You know what I mean? Like, because you're getting something out of them. So why not? Because a company or somebody's going to look at you and say, okay, I can benefit. My shit can go, if he mentions me, it'll go a little further. It'll go out here. Or, you know, if I work with this guy, my stuff's going to get out there more because he's a professional platform. He's got tons of followers, tons of views, whatever, all over these different, every platform. He can talk about it, or she can talk about it, whatever. Or, you know, it's just, that's the way it works, man. Trust me. Once you get up there, you can ask John, once you get up there in those bigger followers, 5,000, you know, get up there in those bigger platforms, you have to start either taking it serious or saying, fuck it, I don't care, and never put nothing into it, never look at it. You know, yeah, you can still do the channel, you can still do live streams, you can still do videos. And I ain't talking about having a business and trying to make money. I'm just talking about you have to treat it as a such, you know. Because when you have something representing you, you need to have it to represent the way you want it. You know what I mean? Like when somebody sees something in me, a platform or something, and that's representing me. I want it to represent me the right way. I don't want it to represent me the wrong way. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, why would I want that? Then people see, oh, well, he's this on this one and then different on that one, or he's this, and in real life, he's not that. He's not, you know, that doesn't represent him. No. I want my shit to represent me, you know, professionally all over. That's just my thinking, though. That's me. Now, anybody that's listening can go and do their own shit, and they can be a clown on their channel. They can dress up. They can do whatever the hell they want. You play video games. You stream Twitch. You can do whatever. It's your shit, your deal, not mine. You run your channel the way you want. But I ask you something. When I run my channel the way I want to, respect that, and I'll respect you, because this is my channel and I will post what I can and what I want to. And, you know, I'm not here to please anybody's feelings. I'm just here to, you know, I put out content and I'm going to do this and that, and I pray and I hope that people watch and follow and subscribe and hit the like button, share it out, all that stuff. Most of my stuff is entertainment purposes only. It really is. Unless I really get into you know, something serious going on and something happening, then I will talk seriously about it and let you know. But most of the time, like when I do a video or ride motorcycles or anything like that, yes, this is my life. I'm not just doing it to have a video. I do this shit in real life. But for people to watch, this is entertainment. We're entertainers. I'm not an influencer. I'm a entertainer. I get on here to hopefully entertain somebody. Maybe it helps somebody in their day, you know. Maybe they feel better laughing at me. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you laugh, you know. I mean, oh well. I just hoped I helped, you know, and that's truly the way I see it. Like, we're entertainers. I'm a content creator. I'm not a digital creator. A digital creator is different. A digital creator is somebody that follows the steps on them pages, and they follow, here, do 3 or 10 shorts or reels before and within this week. You got to, they're following the digital programming. You know what I mean now? Do you understand the difference between digital creator and content creator? Digital creators follow the steps in the Facebook and Instagrams and stuff that tells you what to do. You know, it tells you way to do things, and here, do this, put out more reels. You're 3 away from doing this, or it gives you goals to make and to do. I'm not a digital creator. I'm a content creator. I'm not an influencer. I'm a content creator. I'm going to create content. I'm going to put it out there for you to watch, to entertain you. I'm going to do live streams, hopefully to entertain you or to speak on my political opinion and my values and what I believe. And if you listen, I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy it. And you can disagree with me. You can, and that's what it's supposed to be. So there's the difference between a digital creator and a content creator. So anyways, I don't know. How long has it been saying I'm going, David, or John, or Moken, whoever's in here? How long has it been saying? 22 hours, or 22.5 or something? 2 hours, 25 minutes? Okay. I think that's right. 2 hours, 25 minutes. All right. Maybe that's good for YouTube. Like I said, trying to put out. It's crazy they wouldn't let me put video out the other day. I tried to I downloaded one of my old live streams off my StreamYard, or I seen it in my StreamYard, and what I was going to do was download it and as a video over here. Well, they wouldn't let me do it. It said the video was too long, and I was like, wait a minute. I've put videos that's been over an hour. How the hell are you going to tell me it's too long of a video? Because it was an hour and a half. Maybe there's a time limit on videos. I didn't think so, but I know the best videos are less than 20 minutes, so I don't know. 3 hours? Okay. That's good enough. I'm going to go in here and eat. Or I'm going to go in here and rest is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get off here, guys. And what I'll do is I'll talk to John or something here in a little bit, David. And John, if you're still on here, hey, man, if you decide to go live, text me and let me know first. And either send me a link and we can do a live stream here in a little bit with y'all two and me. Or relax and do whatever you're doing. You don't have to. Have fun. I may go live later if you're not going to or something. Or walk around. Do a live where you're at on the beach or whatever. Go night hunting for crabs. So whatever. You need a soapbox. Yeah, whatever that is. Good night. I ain't going to bed. It's only 4 o'clock in the evening. Still got the sun out. 1 cloud, 2 clouds. I'm not going to bed, Morgan. I'm just going to go in here and rest and get me something to eat, and I'm going to kick back and try to just cool off and take a shower, you know what I mean? Relax. So I may come on here later on. If John decides to do one, I'll jump on the side chat or do something. Talling. But anyways, I hope this helps. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned not to listen to me today. Or follow my instructions as a mechanic, because I can't even get a damn heat shield off. So I'm just joking. I got it off eventually, but All right, guys. I fall asleep if I rest. No, dude, I don't. I like to. All right, man. Stay in your lane or crash the thing. We love yous.